chance, take me deep. Give me a chance, take me deep. Give me a chance, take me deep. Trust me with the words. Give me a chance, take me deep. White on a vision, the white on a夢を新しいもの、それだけでもの浄化されるよ。リメイクじゃない、切り手もない。Trust me with the words. ダメじゃない、見る目でしょ。I always dress in rags.
Back to metaphor. That was weird. Alright, we gotta hang out with Heisme. I do remember that.
But why?
Alright, Heisme.
Ah, it's you.
Once we have more pressing goals out of the way, I won't be sure what to do with myself. I've been thinking I ought to resume the training drills from my Shadow Guard days. The battles ahead would demand no less of me. My apologies, but if you business me, might we discuss it another time? Could you teach me? Well, I'm afraid this training is tailored to a Ujif, right? Ujif stature? It's not a thing for you to learn. It'll help me understand you. My overflowing eloquence.
I see.
Suppose knowing the fighting styles of your allies would help. Well, shit. Yes, that sounds reasonable. Mark my technique closely, then you'll learn the ways of the Shadow Guard. The proper training does take time, and a significant amount of it. If you mean to tag along, I hope you're ready to be here a while. Yep. Well said. A bit cramped, right? Yeah, a bit cramped right here, though, isn't it? Let's go to the woods nearby instead. Come on.
Now then.
Let's start with a little test. See if you can keep up with my movements. I cannot. If your actions are fast enough to match me, you win. Now let's begin.
Huh?
You're wide open. From here it'd be a simple thing to slit your throat. You were careless. One more time. Let's try it one more time.
Alright.
I'll do as many times as you like. So fast. Can't do that in battle. Don't rely on sight. You must sense through your very skin. Your enemies aren't going to wait for you. Your body must move on instinct about time for your mind. How can I do that?
Well...
Now indeed, finding these answers is also part of the training. There's no clear answer, no correct way of improving, but at the very least you can decide what you aspire to.
Then...
Want to keep going? Oh shit.
Then...
There we go. That seems enough for one day. Shall we share a drink then? Let us retire to my castle back on the runner. I mean, for your size, might as well be. It's a lot better than for me. Found some fine spirits for myself, but even ambrosia would be tasteless when drunk alone. There's like a cup of tea instead. Yes, a bracing drink, but nowhere near as good as the spirits back home. You miss your hometown?
Hold on.
No.
Not particularly. Talking to you just reminded me of my son. It's been a long time since I abandoned my home. My son died without ever seeing that village. He looked up to knights, you know. He had a stout heart in that little frame. Might have grown up to a fine knight himself had he lived. Another wish unfulfilled, I suppose. I'll never forget the day I cremated my son's body and mourned his death.
Huh?
What do you mean by cremated? Alright, everyone else buries their bodies as they are without giving them to the flame.
The truth is...
It's the way of you, chief boy. We burn the bodies of the dead, leaving only bones. The soul is freed through fire. Once released from the body, they go to their place in the beyond.
Oh.
Then those who remain must lay bones to rest somewhere suitable for the deceased. However, I've yet to find a place fit for my son to take his final rest. Can't imagine he'd be happy for his bones to be eternally moving and disturbed.
I apologize.
Apologies, I shouldn't be talking to you about this. Let's find his place.
No.
We have an important mission to accomplish. No room for detours of any inconvenience, boy. I can't put that burden on you. It's a favor for a friend.
Do it.
Thank you.
I thank you for your kindness. Truly. I do my best to return this favor through my efforts as your comrade. Thank you again. Thank you for level 2 thief. A toast then, to cement our vow. You with a cup of delicious tea.
Cheers.
My guy can have a drink. Yes, a toast, but not to mark any of my regrets. To commemorate our coming together and to the beginning of morning. I can sense Highs made his heartache for his departed son and his trust as a friend and ally. He's a good bad boy.
My boy. Are you watching?
Natural hearing. Oh, nice.
My thanks.
We can save this for any time when you're free, lad. I'm grateful that you'll help me, though, and I dare say tonight I'll rest well.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Now we leave. The road that was blocked by the landslide should be cleared by tomorrow. Apparently we set off for Brawlhaven as soon as it reopens. We have acquired the head we sought, but if we're to truly get Louise's good graces, we should endeavor to stand out further from the other candidates. Yep, even after all this, we're still just a bunch of nobodies. Maybe we could improve our reputation by helping some of the people around town.
True.
A wise suggestion, some upright behavior and altruistic I've already done all the quests.
Right.
Right?
But why?
Highs may wishes. Nope. That just means she wants to hang out again, though. Which might as freaking well. I ain't got nothing else going on, do I?
What now? All right then.
You can give a speech, but
Mister?
what if Mister would help me?
The exhibition of the
Mister.
brave.
Mister. Is nearest there? Do you think we could help? He can help me make a sign? Let's go ask.
Yeah.
Okay, my heart's already beating real fast. I'm a little nervous.
Aha!
Oh, a present you say. No cheap trinket either, but one that requires my assistance to create. You can help, right? We need the best, so I came to you. Color me intrigued, you piqued my interest, so I must oblige.
Really?
You really mean it? This sign, I believe it's your work, isn't it, young miss? I am thus inspired. Such lively line work and vibrant colors, a truly innovative schematic.
Genius!
For girl, you should you're quite the budding artisan, are you not? The sun is sure to brighten up even the gloomiest avenues and grayest boulevards. I swear I can read. Sometimes. Thank you very much. Ah yes, I know I've got a fine cut of wood around here that was destined for this purpose. Should be crafted in a way that repels both rain and ravenous bugs alike, yes. Mumble, 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 mumble. Rabble, rabble.
Amazing.
Wow, Mr. Nearest is really helping us. I can't believe it. I'm glad we asked.
Yeah.
Yep, really hope Miss Fabian likes it. It's like I can read it normal and then I get to like one of the names and my brain just goes Bleh. I'd ask her before we started making it. I hope it won't be a bother.
Oh,
Hello, young lady. He's probably already done. Yep, the sign is now ready to astound the people of the city. It should be installed at the optimal angles, so I'll need to handle that myself, certainly. To the honeybee.
Let's go.
Hey, mister. Mister. I have a name.
now then.
I'll install the sign now, so step back and leave me space to work.
Wow.
shiny. So sparkly. Astute observation, little miss, but there's more to this work than good luck. She's built to last as well. I've outdone myself once again. I'm sure you'll all agree.
Maria!
Maria, have you returned home?
You know.
Look, Miss Fabian, I asked Mr. Nurse to make this for you. You said last time was too old, so do you like the one we made instead? It's a gift.
Right.
You did this for me.
Thank you.
Lady still looks like she needs a nap. Absolutely adore it.
Oh, good. Wonderful.
It's a truly wonderful sign, and so well built too. It's the perfect way for the inn to greet new guests. Just look at all the smiling faces. If you could see you now, why, he might even shed a tear.
Huh?
Oh no, Miss Fabienne, are you crying? Yeah, no mind, dear. The sign is so bright, my eyes are still adjusting.
You all.
Now then, how about a feast? On the house, of course. Thank you all for this. You'll come in and eat, won't you?
Oh.
Of course, it'd be quite rude to turn down a free drink, would it not? She said food. She didn't say anything about drinks.
Oh, good.
I'm glad. Looks amazing.
Really amazing.
Thank you.
Why Miss Fabienne cry? Are people supposed to cry when they're happy? You're right. Miss Fabienne was really happy, huh? But just like Papa now. Yeah. Let's say that. Of course, you did a great job.
Oh, yay. You know.
You know. You know, when you give me a picture of your journey, I'm always surprised. I've never seen anywhere else except for this place in the sky. But your pictures always teach me about so many places on the outside. It makes me really happy and excited to look at them. I've given her 2. I want everybody else to have fun too. I want to give that feeling to a lot of people.
By the way.
So many people around here that are always crying or getting upset. Everyone is sad and troubled and lonely. Both grown-ups and kids taking a squat. It's like, oh, she's gonna go in on this. Everyone is suffering just like I was.
I'll do my best.
But I'm okay now, so I want to make things okay for everyone else too. I can sense Maria's kind determination and the strong trust that she's placed in me. Oh, I thought that was 7.
I wonder if Papa is watching. I
want to make sure that boy is feeling okay too.
Maria!
Could you help me serve the food? Let's go. I can't wait to eat. After sharing a delicious meal with Maria and the others, I went back with Neros, who was in a chipper mood. No, that's good. Doubt I'll ever see him again.
Now what am I to do?
Ah, just you.
Such you seem
Sorry.
unscathed. Sorry, if you're looking for work, there's nothing here for you. Just go home. Come inside.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately, I no longer have any work for you. The dog is no longer here. She ran away. That would have been preferable to the truth. But no, she was taken. Sorry, I know I kept your silence as promised. Unfortunately, that didn't stop a thief from sneaking in disguised as a vendor and taking her away. Left behind a letter that said, "Those who spread magic neither shall face the wrath of God." It's not hard to imagine what happened to her. I'll find the culprit before long, and I'll make certain that they get what they deserve. However, this isn't the work of a single person, but that of a larger organization.
Those people.
Anti-Igniter extremists, a bunch of filthy, rotten cowards. The pup was innocent in all this. I should have kept her. When I start caring about anything, I'll lose it. I knew that. I tried to keep my feelings out of it, but why did this have to happen? Seems to be fighting through the pain. For how long must I live in this hideous world? If only I had disappeared instead. Tears and I can sense the pain, sadness, and frustration Brigida is feeling. There must be a little comfort here. Perhaps if I stirred her imagination, she would be relieved of such despair.
What?
A book? About the fantasy world depicted in my book, trying to give her even the faintest glimmer of hope. Well, people will help one another, respect one another, and live in equality. How quaint.
But
The author was a sheltered man, I take it. He knows nothing of the real
this world.
Only equality is that we all inevitably die. The path to that point is different for everyone, meaning everyone has to fight through their own hell. I don't think so. You're an Elda, you live in a world that hates you. How can you still make yourself believe in light even through all that? Because I'm an optimist. I can't see that light myself, but I know you can. And I really do want to believe in you and your vision. Except Rita's profound sadness grasping to trust. Yeah!
I couldn't ask him to stay. Could I?
Oh, nice. She has nicer items.
In any case,
Here's your pay. I've included assess after your future shifts too. I won't take it.
no.
It's yours. Your work is over after all. Your client is no longer here. You don't need to come here anymore. I left the room without another word.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Now we leave.
I've seen the state of the race with my own eyes, ladies, gents,
Yay, I don't
and
have to
mad
read.
malcontents. If you wanted an update, here's your chance. So far, we've mostly seen gauntlet runner skirmishes and dueling mayhem. Now it's time for the real thing. Sounds like we've lost a few candidates already too. Poor bastards went after something too nasty for their head hunt and got themselves head hunted. We've got some
Boo.
candidates who have outright given up. No confidence. Can't blame them against these odds. And some others have bought and sold out of the race.
Come on! That's a bit unfair, isn't it?
I suppose money's power like anything else. Military strength's not meant to decide this race anyhow.
The question is, what's our final head count going to look like? Lots of unknowns left, people, and we'll not know the truth until the exhibition. A little bird told me one of our contenders has made a bold play in Martira. They might
Damn
not
right.
even come out of it with a head.
What are they scheming then? Let's hear some details.
Sorry, chums, I'm just the crier. Can't speak for any one candidate in particular. Luckily, you'll not have long to wait now. With all that said, can't help but wonder how Count Luis is taking this, can we? My sources say he's not bothered with any of this. He's still gallivanting across the land, killing humans. And yet, even without a formal entry, Luis's voter base is still growing. Bound to have his eminence
Pretty impressive.
Forden grinding his teeth, that, for now. Let's enjoy the show!
I like the crier.
Right, everyone. Farewell said, particulars packed.
All that remains is to ride to Oceania with pride in our hearts.
Watch out, Luis. You won't know what hits you.
Well then, we're off to the races, what? Old Barden's given me a detailed map of the area.
Sounds like quite a journey. I hope it won't be as bumpy as last time.
Oh no, it'll be a sight smoother. But you've got wings. What are you fussing for?
Oh, there it is. Should have known the fatigue would hit eventually. About time I got some sleep. Heis, mate. Why are you on my bed? You're positively miniature, man. There are plenty of other places fit for you to sleep.
Yes. Splendid. Just magnificent.
What is he dreaming about?
I hope you've no designs on taking my bed. I have cut men down for less.
With friends like these.
Now then.
The punch south to Mortier will make it in, I'd say 3 nights, 4 days or so.
Whoa!
Stormy.
This place...
Oh, hey!
What sort of place is Port Brawlhaven? It is a large city of prosperous commerce due in no small part to its oceanside proximity. I envision droves of people will pour in for the exhibition. All the people delayed by the landslide might still be showing up. Keep an eye on the road, okay, Naras?
Ha! Tally ho!
I never. Who do you think you're talking to? Leave it to me. Next stop, Port Brawlhaven. Brawlhaven, capital of Oceania.
Leaving behind the old castle town stricken by tragedy, the Gauntlet Runner sets off toward the exhibition of the brave. Their destination, Port Brawlhaven, capital of the Principality of Oceania. A world unknown to them. What will they accomplish? Acclaim? Or...
Oh, we're definitely gonna make a splash.
Can you hear me?
There's voices echoing out of the runner phone. If you're hunting for things to do, hop on over to the lounge and fix up the plant culture chamber. You can grow seeds if you got them. Ooh. Culture chamber in the lounge. You need to plant any seeds you have. Thanks to the magic of the igniter, your crops will be ready for harvest the very next day.
What to pick?
It's food. There's some seeds. Plant these, maybe they'll grow. Heroes fruit. These are rare, and the adventurers have been taking them for home. Yeah, take them home for ages, trying to follow the footsteps of heroes. There's some seeds. Why not plant them? Yeah, that takes time.
Later. Hey.
Damn, it takes the whole day. Put the hero's fruit seed in there then. First we wet the soil and sow the seeds. Well, just for more sun, look at the soil covering to a minimum. With warmth and care. Sometime plant the seeds of Gallic, I'll check back and see how they are.
The party sets off for Martira.
Kinda
As they watch the setting sun
unsure how that took all day.
the horizon, their Gauntlet Runner arrives in a land grown thick with trees. The wildlife retreats to safety before the sunlight fades, leaving only deafening silence. The anticipation that follows a journey's beginning swells in their hearts.
Our journey isn't beginning though.
Oi!
Have you heard? There's a bath cask on the back deck now. Heard enough whinging about not being able to bathe, so I'll whip something up. It's not elegant, but it'll do the job. No doubt it would shake too much to use while traveling, but it should be lovely to enjoy a soak when we're stopped.
Speaking of...
For that, in certain regions, fruits and grasses are added into bath water to relieve exhaustion and strengthen the body. Should you encounter such items, perhaps you ought to consider a purchase. You require a mag, but you can also add various bath salts to the water and improve your abilities.
The breeze feels nice.
3 more days up the road.
But...
Just imagination.
All right then.
Imagination as well.
Well met.
Suppose you're as overburdened with free time as I am. I'm certainly no stranger to traveling, but I have no idea how to spend idle hours. If the idea appeals, might we talk for a bit? Imagination. I was very taken with the sandworm dish. It's incredible that pairing the unique ingredients of Mortira with port city spices could result in something so divine. When two dissimilar things that would never meet a cross path, an unexpected synergy can occur. By that way, could not the same be said of our powers? It's a good example.
Got it.
I knew you would understand. There's only one of who has eaten of the same sandworm dish as I. Yeah, I did eat it. You know how sometimes when the powers within us resonate together, they can erupt into a move we'd never had conceived of prior? Perhaps that interweaving of these various diverse powers is what we'd call a miracle. The hero of kings of yore fought alone and were ultimately beaten. I feel that possibility is available to us as we fight together for our strike theirs. Choosing to engage with the unknown when you encounter it and can bring about the power to change the world. Now I'm really looking forward to the next city. Let's hope they have good stuff.
Alright.
Need some new gear. So close. So close. It's getting late, but not unimaginably so. Would say, shall we stay up a while longer?
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
I hope this changes. I'm getting the feeling that it doesn't, and I like it. But I feel like by the end of the game, it's going to be on my nerves.
That reminds me.
We'll arrive in the Ocean City the day after tomorrow. Heisme, you've erected a tent above, haven't you? Do take care that you don't get carried off by the wind. I'm confident it will take more than that to pull the tent apart, though I suppose some caution is warranted.
Speaking of...
Worst case scenario, you've got wings, you could just fly back to us now. My young friend, where did you hear you're capable of flight? Ujif. I hate to disappoint, but... now you can only glide. I gotta remember to turn auto off. In 2 days we'll be at Fort Broad Heaven. It's traveling, don't you think?
Hey there!
Harvest.
Whoa.
Really harvest some grapefruit. If you have more seeds, let's sow them. There are more books now. Perhaps Heisme added some to the collection. Bygone days. This methodical, precise handwriting leads me to believe this is Heisme's. It appears to be a record of his life with his son. I haven't started reading it yet. Maybe it's okay to read. My tolerance. Could always use some more tolerance. Though sparse and objective, the words still manage to vividly depict the endearing qualities of a small child. He writes of the day his son took his first steps, the first words his son spoke, the time his son nearly ripped his ears off climbing all over him. Of worrying about his son not eating his vegetables, of his son refusing to stop crying at night, of being so exhausted he'd fall asleep in places without realizing it. I see, being a parent brought him lots of struggles, but even more than that, it brought him joy. Warmth arises inside him that my tolerance has improved.
Alright.
That was like my lowest one, so good. Still more left to read in the book. I'll pick it up from here next time.
Nira speaking.
That's on the locals' radar, so we'll be taking a short stop.
The city ruins come to view. This place once flourished through the excavation of magla crystals by migrant workers. The work was hard, but the miners were hardy and spirited, and the promise of riches lured many here. In its time, it may have rivaled Brylehaven. However, the promise of strong magla drew forth the humans. As tragedies climbed, it became a ghost town. Now only the threatening glimmer of the crystals remain, and with the promise of abandoned riches followed the thieves. For some reason, though, they all seem to scurry home empty.
Oh wow. This game has some nice set pieces. Or just backdrops, I should say, not set piece. It's truly horrifying sight. Look at all these crystals. As we're standing on them too. So coming here is enough to wound the soul. A chill settles into my very bones as I consider what could have occurred here. Probably death. Something wrong, lad? Did the gauntlet runner get the best of your stomach again?
No.
Oh, sorry, I was just reminded of something unpleasant. Are you okay?
Everything okay? Right.
Yeah, sorry to cause you any concern. I know we destroyed this village, I have no doubt about it. This is the work of a human. Indeed, the scars left upon the place differ from the traces left behind by monster attacks or acts of war. Right, I don't know what the magma crystals are or what attracted the humans here, or if the attack caused them, but my hometown will eventually... Stroll. I'll make no assumptions about runs through your mind, but I would ask you recall at the time that when we cut down the human at the castle and saved all those lives within.
That's why.
Don't allow your thoughts to dwell on negativity. The day will come when both this place and your homeland will flourish once again.
Yeah.
This place is going to take some work. Come face to face the cruel decline of the as deep in my wisdom on its own way.
All right.
Hey!
The stomach needs... The sins knows that our next meal is overdue. Why don't we head back? Wait, didn't draw this. Can read the room when he wants to, huh? So it's the place behind us.
Here.
By the way, I made another drawing. It was no joy, but an important sight to document nonetheless. I'll take my drawing with me to ensure I never forget what happened here.
As the sun sinks below the horizon, the
As soon as I say
Gauntlet
something.
Runner arrives in a land dense with trees. The glow of the Gauntlet Runner pierces the dark, warmly enveloping them in its light.
After all, I'll be in Maritime City. But we'll be able to see the ocean soon, first time for both of us. Imagination.
All right then.
Let's go.
Change clothes. Wash clothes.
All right then.
I was like, what? That is much less cool.
Let's go.
Ah, it's you.
Hang out with my boy. I've got altogether too much time on my hands. Let's say we talk, rest and talk a lot. No trace of enemies around by my last piece for now, which means we can have a little break. Read the book tomorrow.
Good grief.
Goodness, time to bid farewell to Mortira, isn't it? I can't help but feel connection to that place. The ocean which I originally hail is not far from Mortira. The air there agrees with my skin more than Grand Trads. It's nice and quiet.
That's right.
Yes, on this subject in particular, we're in full agreement. Speaking of which, where is your hometown? I've heard before that you received this mission from the hidden village where His Highness the Prince resides. Alright, my apologies, I didn't mean to ask with such carelessness. Your tribe faces even harsher prejudice than the Ujif. This is Ujif, right? Like, every time I read it, it feels wrong. I'll not pry if you'd rather not discuss it. There are none alive who wouldn't want to forget certain aspects of their past, myself included. But if that is truly the case, then perhaps it is not one's past that defines their character, but what they do in the present and the future. If we're to all face the future together, then perhaps someday we can find ourselves living in a world resembling the one from that novel you carry.
Now then.
Yay, level 3. Visionary.
Imagination. Why that?
Not have such an opportunity to converse. Good night's rest of age, then I will keep you company in its stead. Highest man and I talked for a while.
Time marches
Little mag
on,
sprinkle.
and the age of a new king draws
Little mag.
nearer.
Quite.
Ah, the salty yet strangely refreshing aroma of salt seawater is already upon us. At this rate, we should reach Brawlhaven by tomorrow. Seawater. I thought so. The air here feels a lot more clammy, so I assumed that's what it was. And so we put the forest behind us at long last. That must mean we've already ventured beyond where the cliff collapsed, barring passage.
I see.
Josima is fixed without a trace of its ruin. And speaking of ruin, Nurse, do you remember that we were relying on you for safe passage for the rest of the way? Just had to get that little dig in there. Tomorrow we should be able to see the ocean.
That reminds me.
Nurse said the waters around Brawlhaven are kind of strange. I'm curious what he meant by that.
What now?
Yeah, I guess we're just gonna read the book again. Read the book. Sparse and objective, the words still manage to vividly depict the endearing qualities of a small child. This describes Heisman and his son running through fields together on a beautiful sunny day. I can almost hear their carefree cries of laughter. At one point, Heisman loses sight of his son, only to find he had climbed a tall tree. Heisman is mortified until the boy nimbly jumps down just as his father would have. See, being a parent brought him lots of struggles, but even more than that, brought him joy. I want to rise inside and that my tolerance has improved.
All right.
Some more left to read. I'll pick it up from there next time. I'm just going to read it again.
Gauntlet runner sighted!
So I thought, looks like it's that Missy's Gauntlet Runner coming for us this time.
Hey!
Yeah, with the Gauntlet Runner there, you're not becoming king on my watch. Got a short fuse, you know, and that means if you don't come out right now, kaboom. Of course.
Certainly.
Right, they're coming on board at the other end. Well, now they have to accept their challenge.
It's you! So we meet again! Maybe you got the better of me last time, but you're about to get some payback.
We just did this like 2 weeks ago.
Give me a break, lady. Ever heard of learning from your mistakes? Sorry, but we don't intend to lose either.
Ooh, big talk. Well, I'm willing to rewrite my record if that's what it takes to be queen. My people are suffering as we speak. Who's gonna save the Parapus if I don't give it all I've got?
Me?
I promised them all I'd become queen. You're all decent people, got nothing against you, but I'm not holding back.
Let's give you a try, eh? As moths to a flame!
Pretty good damage.
Looks like you've gotten stronger.
Witness our strength. This doesn't... Faker! I need Faker! I have my methods.
Secunda.
Ready to lose?
Swordmaster! No, not this. Go for it! Observe the enemy.
Ito.
Commander! A mystic shield! That helped.
Much thanks.
My thanks! I will come forth, royal soul! Shatter!
Last chance to give up.
How about this?
Nope. I'm just gonna keep Secunda.
Captain's hurt bad.
Still fight!
Let's get him some healing.
Are you prepared? Oh, healing light! I knew you'd help.
Yeah, I gotta
My
use this.
thanks.
Should've not had him.
Thank you.
Captain,
Ready to lose?
Power of heroes! I will protect you! That helped.
Quite a boon.
Helpful as ever. It's okay. I won't hold back! As to the rear guard. Come forth, royal soul!
Let us... Oh, power of kings. I have my methods.
Should've seconded again, but yeah.
Oh!
Thank God. You've got some fancy.
I'd say, have we not dodged yet?
Swordmaster! You first! With blade in hand! A mystic shield! I knew you'd help.
Much thanks.
I owe you.
Last
I
chance
won't
to
hold
give
back!
up.
Hold forward! Come forth, royal soul! Maybe falling back. I won't hold back! Wind!
That's nothing.
May now accept your fate.
This is debuff.
Let's
Just
no
debuff.
holding
fair and
back.
square. You'll feel this one. Dodged it.
Nice one, Captain.
Come!
I will protect you.
She lowers defense. This is really good.
My thanks.
Also doesn't cost all that much.
Chance to give
Let's
up.
go. No, time for some close comp. Vitus power. Strike.
Nice hit. Let's
I'll use what I
fair and
must.
Square.
How about this?
Swordmaster. Are you well? I knew you'd help.
My thanks.
I'm obliged. I'd let justice prevail. Oh, mystic fire!
Hulkenberg got them right in their
I
weak
won't hold
spot.
back. Shatter.
That's nothing. Why are you so strong, damn you?
I mean, considering she doesn't have an archetype,
This is where
she's
the
strong
real
as
fight
shit.
begins. Get ready to get stomped.
1v4.
This is a joke.
Face me! I have my methods.
3. This is rank 3.
I can't. I call upon royal power within.
And howdy, Killjoy.
What a mess. Give me your aid. All yours.
Come! Burn!
Hulkenberg got them right last chance to give up.
Oh, power of kings! How about this?
Ready
No
to
holding
lose.
Oh, so high.
Let me rethink this. You first.
With blade in hand! A mystic shield!
Thanks.
Much thanks.
Yeah, everything's going well here, and you haven't missed much. Just us passing some days. We're like a day out from Brawlhaven.
Going in for the kill.
Nice one, Captain.
I won't hold back. Shatter.
Nice hit.
You
That was
face me.
perfect.
There's a better way. I leave it to you.
Are you prepared? Try not to worry. That helped.
Quite a boon.
'Twas needed.
'Twas needed.
Come! Oh, mystic fire!
Hulkenberg got them right
Come
in the
forth,
weak spot.
royal
Fair and
soul.
square.
Still up?
A favor, if I may.
Now, what's the play? This calls for one of these. I knew you'd help.
You'll feel this one.
Even 3 down, she doesn't dot. She doesn't miss that much.
Commander! Burn!
Hulkenberg got them right
Magic
in the weak
Seeker!
spot.
Strike! We're here?
Faker!
Swordmaster! Oh, healing light! That helped.
Much thanks.
I'm obliged. Commander! Oh, mystic fire!
That's nothing.
Let's go.
Yep, GG. And I can upgrade Monk now.
No. Why? Why? I trained so much for this. This isn't supposed to.
A halfway decent result.
Faker face looks funny.
I shall rise to the occasion.
I continue to grow.
I have retained my edge.
Wakanda. He's just gonna stay Faker, pretty much. Wow, went up a lot.
I've lost.
Damn, I lost again. If I could just beat you, I'd ask you to join me, but that's the power of yours really something. You could just join us. Don't you rest easy, because I will win next time. Start preparing now, you got that? Do I have to fight her like, every time? Katharina, cheer up.
Yeah?
Saw your runner, so I followed you. You're as tough as they say. Eudoricus? Oh no, Euricus? Who do you think I am exactly? Pardon me, I know perfectly well you're the great Katharina Gran. Everyone here knows. In fact, all their hopes are pinned on you. Some of my glasses.
Oh.
All these people migrating to find work, even though it might kill them in the end. Well, there are options therapists like them have. It might be dangerous. If you gotta break some eggs to make an omelet, just put them on your runner and run them to where they need to go. Wait, take this and see if you can't stop everyone from leaving for now.
Hey.
Good news, you lot. Katharina has made a generous donation. Now we can eat for once.
Listen to me!
Listen, everyone, I know these times are trying, but this kind of work ain't the answer. If you can hold out just a little longer, I swear I'm going to set things right for us.
Well then.
There we are. We believe you, Katharina. I earned that money slaying a monster just a few days ago. It was meant to be the start of my royal campaign fund. Small price to pay for helping out my people, but it'll last but a few weeks at most. They'll be heading out to find work again in no time. It's a very small bag. Can't fathom dying to earn a living, and the fat cats are all too happy when the Parapists take them up on it.
I'll make it happen.
When I'm in charge, first thing I'm going to do is offer bounties for their bloody heads. They squeeze us dry, so I'll squeeze them right back. Does that work? I but wonder if that would solve anything. Honestly, I have no idea. You know, tons of those people aren't going to survive. I can't tell people who aren't eating today to wait until tomorrow while I'm thinking of something. She's right, but I mean, she could just join us. I was just lucky, you know, I had the strength to push through and survive. Truth is, most people don't have that kind of strength. They need someone to provide it for them.
That's why.
We should know better than most. Those who can act gotta take action. If they don't, nothing in this bloody world's gonna change. It'll stay as rotten as it is. So many say there's nothing to be done, but they only say that because the Parapists are right where they want them, beneath everybody.
It just ain't right.
She said to the Elder. They couldn't have the Parapists starting doing well for themselves. That would shake up the shoddy ground they're standing on. Like this twisted world just as it is.
Sure.
Just change things ourselves. That's what I plan on doing. But anyone able to take the throne, now's the time to do it, which means I can't just hand it to you either.
Thanks.
Much obliged. We may be enemies, but I like having these talks. Not as powerful as I need to be, but still, I reached out to the recruitment center, and we should be seeing bigger rewards from bounties. Go check on it. Gotta keep taking those monsters down. We'll beat this world into peace together. And there's an invitation towards the world's absurdities, as well as deep faith in me. Stronger monk. For all those virtues, they shared bond and heroic embodiments.
A new power.
I'm not letting anyone die.
Pugilist. Brawler to pugilist. Looks like Zenyatta. Next time I see you, I'm taking you down for sure. Don't go dying on me.
As the shadows are stretched to their limits before darkness takes them, the Gauntlet Runner arrives in a balmy wetland. Nocturnal creatures who lay dormant beneath the fens in the light rise to seek out their prey. Meanwhile, the party rests their weary souls, fatigued by the long journey, under the protection of the Gauntlet Runner.
So we'll be arriving tomorrow. Before saying what kind of place Brawlhaven is. Lumi B.
All right then.
I'm gonna read my book.
Go.
Actually.
What now?
A nudge.
I see.
Weak to ice. Showing me their stun more easily in overall combat. Doesn't mean if it's able to one enemy power. Okay. Just critical for knocking out an enemy. Enemies cannot critically hit. That's really good.
Fascinating. This right here. All right.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Really,
Good punchy boy.
I found new power.
I gotta put my gear back on. Rank 20 and her to 8. Gotta get him to 7, him to 8. That makes sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I need one more. Back and my dodge close. It's pretty good. There's all of this. Might just take that. Extra health. I don't really need the gold toss right now. I don't think. If I do, I'll just change it later. Read Highest Diary. This person, okay, same thing. He recalls the time his son came to him in tears, upset he couldn't sing a certain song well. They ended up singing other songs together through the night until falling asleep. Next morning, Highest awoke to his son, eyes still swollen from crying the night before, singing the song he'd been trying to learn, a birthday song for his father. I warrant the rises.
All right.
Am I done with the book? So close. That'll finish the book.
Now then.
Yay. Generous.
Tolerance. Why, that's...
I feel like I'm doing really good on all those skills.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
On my virtues.
Hello? Hello, Mr. Captain.
I don't have to
Rise and
read.
shine, what? Almost there.
Rylehaven. It's been a while.
You've been before?
My parents took me once when I was a boy. I remember the day we arrived, and waking up to the smell of the ocean. The place was crowded beyond belief. Everything was so different from our hometown in the countryside.
I felt much the same when I reached the royal capital. Quite a sight compared to my little village, with naught but fields and mountains.
Fields and
To be sure.
mountains.
And where are you from, Hulkenberg?
You cannot guess? Surely Montario in the east. Why, the Hulkenbergs are one of that nation's most prominent aristocratic houses, if not foremost among them.
You don't say.
Well, yes. Though I've no close relationship with my parents. I've hardly seen them since I left home.
I see. Suppose we've all come a long way, haven't we?
Seems we'll make it to the exhibition just in time.
With a master at the helm, you were bound to, eh?
I really hope Joanna shows up.
We resolved to trust her. So we simply watch and wait.
Right. Everyone set and steady? Welcome, ladies and gents, to the coastal crown jewel, Port Rylehaven.
Port Rylehaven, capital of the Principality of Oceania, the western annexed state of Uchronia. A vivacious city, Brilhaven is port of call to ships of both trade and war, bustling with hardy sailors. From the natural wonders caused by Magla to the Colosseum's contests of strength,
Colosseum, you say?
People flock here to see the marvels of a city that never sleeps.
Tournament,
The
you
sea
say?
guides the Gauntlet Runner into the city, alongside a warm, salty breeze.
Ooh, animated cutscene.
Wow! It's the ocean!
Oh, we're gonna play some
Just
Blitzball?
look! There's water all the way to the horizon!
That makes this game automatic 11 out of 10. Blitzball. Everyone seems to be getting along.
But totally different!
Yes.
Yes.
City of Water, Brilhaven.
Yes.
Sancta Cadeau, you've brought us quite a magnificent head. How do you think it'll stack up against your competitors?
With the warrior
Magnificent
monks
head.
at my side, there is nothing we cannot accomplish. But I won't presume to know the rankings. I humbly leave it in God's hands.
Lineup's a bit conventional for my taste so
We
far.
do have head. Magnificent head.
Oh, here comes our mysterious little underdog now. Stir things up a bit here, will you?
I like that he's on our side. Please don't turn into a bad guy.
Ah, would you look at these spectacular gauntlet runners? They must all be worthy of kings.
Looks like Luis is still the only one with a sky runner, though.
No, I'm sure those blasted clergymen have some mechanism for it too. The Sanctist Church funded the Skyrunners to begin with. If you can call that flying, of course. All just piffling about with levitation magic. Only a passing acquaintanceship to real aerodynamics. Birds have never needed magic to fly. Just the mechanical ingenuity of the feathered wing. That's the kind of breakthrough I'd like to make. You'll see, eh? One day, I'll make those wings reality, and
have
we'll
wings.
soar like birds.
I'm looking forward to it.
Good. I'll have you run in the sky with me. Mark my words.
If it isn't the pretentious little gallant and his cronies.
I'm in the top 800.
If it isn't the walking headache.
Well. No head to be seen. Weren't you talking big about chasing down that Heismay fiend?
This man really just walk up and say, "So no head?"
You're referring to me, yes?
You're the man. This is a joke, is it? He's your great and terrible bounty. You know there's still time to drop out before you humiliate yourself in front of the masses.
Say what you wish. He is one of us. 'Tis not his head we are offering.
Truly? You're allied with a wanted criminal? Are you all mad? Oh, your public humiliation will be quite a sight.
I want your coat.
Come, Hector.
And that was?
A candidate and one of Luis's henchmen. We don't exactly see eye to eye.
Confound it. No damn parking spaces left. Well, let's look for somewhere a bit less unpleasantly populated.
You sent for a Kingslayer, but go off, I guess.
Tomorrow is finally the exhibition to present all the heads. I really hope Joanna shows up.
You needn't all sleep here tonight, you know? I can stay and wait for the cavalry. Got to give the old girl a tune-up anyway, don't I?
Tis much appreciated. In that case, we should look for an inn about the city. Ah, and we must sample the local delights. They've far better seafood than in the capital.
It's nothing
Hope
too
it's
weird.
nothing too weird.
You've nothing to fear. Truly, I find most living things are edible.
You need higher standards, lady.
If you're sure, Nurse, then we'll leave it to you.
It's not.
Me.
Well, that's not
I
true.
long
I was
for
going to say that's
proper
not.
bed.
So
be
she
it.
wasn't wrong, but it depends.
find
When it gets to
ourselves some
seafood,
lodging.
it gets a lot less true.
Really?
All the way to the big city, all this way to a big city. I think we deserve a real inn.
This is a joy! Oh, this blooming heat.
Can we talk?
I'm gonna buy it from him.
Hey,
A little strange to shuffle sells one item. There's no secret to this store.
hey,
Okay, Bond, don't go complaining.
Proper races.
Oh, God. All right, then.
Hello there.
Whee!
Oh, there!
whoa.
It's open here in the day. Oh.
Oh, there!
My mother's been something there.
Maybe there'll be a
Stop
big
that at
upset.
once.
Stop that at once!
Young man! Young man!
Young man!
Hey,
We've a sale going on.
You're such young customers. I got Alizé armor discounts, you know. Naval armor. Wow. Plus 54. Jesus. Plus 94. Okay. All this shit's really good. Small HP recovery every turn. I am too broke for this shit. Increasing strike, 20 to 60 defense too. Yeah. I am too broke for here.
Now then.
I feel like I gotta get that. That's just really good.
Ooh.
I didn't like that noise he made though. Ooh. Alright, no more dodge gear for me.
Yeah.
Indeed.
That's fine.
Now then. Now then. Now then. Now then. Now then. Now then. Now then.
Now then. Now then.
Now then.
Now then.
Now then. Now then. Now then.
We got a lot more stuff to sell. You don't have to say it every time.
Now then. Now then. Now then. Now then. Now then. Now then.
Only has one of those, but that's really good. Increases evasion against strike too. I'll take it.
Yeah.
21 defense. I don't know if that's worth. It's worth it. There's a dude in the center, southern center, top of the archetype. Okay. Is that like a time thing, or do I just gotta find him? Now then.
Oh.
It's every day, but the item is only available on every Waters Day. Is it super expensive?
That's fine.
Now I'm broke.
Now then. 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 Now then.
Now then. So 40k. You don't need to buy them now. Ah, gotcha. Gotcha.
Young man! Young man!
Alright, or at least kit it out a little bit.
This is on sale.
Zweihander. Makes my accuracy go down though. Only 15. Not worth it, that's worth it. Hard shell knuckles, that's a hell of an improvement.
Yeah.
Semaphore.
Indeed.
I should have merchant if you're early. That's true. I do have merchant. Fortune's bludgeon.
Now then.
Now then. Now then. Where's the other one? Oh, you don't get a weapon? Okay. Okay, well, we're at least somewhat outfitted.
Hey!
Young man! Young man!
The goods are cheap.
Gonna have some backup medicine. Ooh, great fairy dust. Alright, well, I spent all my money. Oh, done all I can do.
Yeah?
Ain't this a pickle?
Young man! Young man!
Hey!
All right then.
Ah, that voice is gonna kill me.
Oh, what a pity.
Your man! Your man!
Blast this heat!
Really now?
I wish to see the head.
Hang on, what if... Hey!
Maybe the gap did widen a little bit. His head's bigger. Godot's back in third place. Maybe it's because of the increasing fervor of sanctism. I'm sure your name's going around thanks to everything you've done, so hopefully your face will join there soon.
Well...
But I suppose it'll all depend on Louise shows up from here on out. Can't let her guard down yet. Big heads. Big hat
Tis in
Logan.
thy hand.
Why is he called Big Hat Logan?
Yep.
Really now? Aha!
Rob brought him to say the word. Just standing on the boat, not even sitting, just standing.
Hey.
Whoa!
Terrifying. You see the king's face from here, huh? It's just slowly moving, but it's coming to Brawlhaven was beyond my expectations. Wonder why it
Yes.
came. I do suspect it keeps a watchful eye on the top candidates. It's evident that we're being observed, as we've seen from the Coordination
Well-
Rock. Well, maybe that's actually for the better. Seeing that thing in the sky might make everyone really think about the kingdom's future.
then.
That's optimistic. Anyway, we better get to find it. It's kind of just like... kind of wobbling.
Ridiculous. All right then.
Do I have a choice of in? Looks like I have a choice.
My.
Loveless.
Hey!
Who's here? You're that elder fellow from Mortira, ain't ya? I see we're sells marks for the exhibition. Are you hoping to stay at the inn? Sorry to disappoint you. If so, because I just got tossed out on my ear by the innkeeper. The Majora's Mask was over here constantly. Terrifying. Just the Majora's Mask moon. That thing's honestly, which one is creepier? Because they both have pros and cons. Like that one, definitely more magical. The Majora's Mask moon just looks unfeeling. Just. There's 2 other inns there, but I'm hardly thrilled with either option. On the other side of the fountain is the Golden Corral Pavilion, where knobby wankers like Forden stay. Purpose or an ill to stay in there. Fat bloody chance. And there's an inn past the Golden Corral, but that one's twice as pricey. Or say that's where you'll find Luis, naturally, probably put up the whole place for his rabble-rousing crew.
Yes, but...
You better avoid that one then. If not, you can afford it to begin with. As far as other options go, there's the Spider's Den over by the tavern. There's a dodgy looking Jew standing out front. Smelling all creepy like puts me right off staying there, so I'll pass. Besides, it needs an inn when there's a tavern. From this day on, I claim it as my castle. I get my sleep in a tavern. I'm sure wouldn't anyway. Now that the Spider's Den sounds much better. So yeah, Mortira, didn't I? Another participant in the tournament, right? We planned to stay at this. Unfortunately, there aren't any beds left. Because of the exhibition, everyone's full up, and after I told myself I was going to make sure to stay somewhere nice this time, too.
I see.
But wait, that gauntlet one of yours, the one you had parked in the middle of Mortira. Hey, come on, what sort of channel does he use? Let me know on it, too. It's a secret. Wow, stingy, and here I was going to tell Dad all about it. Just so you know, I'm participating, too. I've got real gauntlet run of my own and everything. That means that if you're stubborn and refuse to tell me, I can make you do it by force.
Oh, this blooming...
Challenge accepted.
What is it you've acquired?
Hey there, you look like you're one of my supporters, are you? Who are you again? You truly haven't heard of me? Oh, I'm shocked, and yet how lucky you are to be granted the privilege of my exquisite form for the first time. Beauty is all is my creed, and more than anything, a king should be beautiful, should he not? Whichever inn I choose for my beauty rest must be worthy of my resplendent grace. Yes, like this Golden Corral Pavilion. Alas, I doubt you have been blessed with wealth enough to enjoy it. I have, like, no money. This guy's a jerk. I wouldn't want to stay in an inn full of people like him anyway. Unfortunately, all the other decent inns seem to be full, so we got one choice left. Really don't want to, but should we check out the Spider's Den we heard about from Loveless earlier?
Oh, this blooming heat.
My.
What do I do?
Vote for me! Oh, in the hunt for lodging already? I have a spare room available. I won't refuse service to anyone, and my rooms are affordable for all. Criminals, persecuted tribes. Oh no, I wouldn't dream of turning business
Enjoy
away.
your stay.
Feel free to have a look at the accommodations. We can discuss payment afterwards.
Kind of freaky.
Maybe I might as well look at the room. Oh, we're gonna be captured.
Well, should have figured they'd be out of the upper rooms with all the travelers in town.
'Tis a far cry from the runner, at least. I am full glad to stretch my legs again.
Did you see that giant bug just now? It was like the size of my head.
It's bigger
It's
than your
gotta
head.
be poisonous.
Oh, pull yourself together. It's just a insect.
Well, listen to you. You can't have lived in a giant sandworm den and been afraid of bugs, surely.
Hence the hut.
That's why you lived in that hut.
More importantly, we must discuss tomorrow's
He's a
proceedings.
bat. Bats eat bugs.
Right. We meet up with Joanna, then get to the exhibition after
Is that racist?
Joanna will admit to the crime. The guilt of a
That do a
sanctuary,
racism?
especially of her status, will guilt Forden by association. That should make an impression on Louise.
Yet for all this, we need Joanna herself. Do you truly think she would join us?
Have to trust her.
Have to trust her.
She chose to offer her own head instead of the monster's. If you ask me, She'd not have done that if she didn't believe it truly was her child. At least in part. I believe she expressed genuine parental love. I want to believe that, at least.
And what if she ends up not showing up? I mean, you're the one who got the worst of all of this in the first place.
If it comes to that, you've still got my head for the days. After all, the bounty still says I'm a kidnapper.
Balderdash will not sacrifice an innocent life for our victory. But your offer speaks highly of your spirit.
Right. We've done what we can do. All that's left is to keep our chins up and face the competition head on.
Too early yet to retire for the night. We could drop by one of the local pubs. Listen for what perks our ears. And while we're at it, might as well sit down to a proper supper, eh? Could be my last, after all.
Oh, haha, very funny. But I guess good info is important. Let's go check it out.
I feel like they could have cleaned up the rooms a little bit better, but you know, whatever.
What are we without beauty? What do we care for promises and speeches from repulsive mouths? Beauty is everything, and it is time our country reflected that.
Sounds like the candidates have started their speeches. Let's listen in for a bit.
Milo,
with all skills and talents equal, would you see the crown atop
his rose is
an ugly
igniter.
head or a handsome one? Beauty is power. Lack one, you should lack the other. When I take the throne, all the hideous will be stripped of their titles. Together, we shall build a nation ruled only by radiant, everlasting paragons of beauty.
Meant for Hitler right next to him.
Well, he has a point about what people tend to follow.
What? This really doesn't bother you? It isn't right.
You'd rather wait for a king who was always right, then?
Enough about appearance. A beautiful
Rudolph.
face cannot win wars.
Oh my god.
Without military power, the crown's voice means nothing. When I am king, I will establish a unified nation with the Rousant tribe at its head. Our tribes, our status, they mean something. You could stray from a monolith, but it will still remain. There can be no true
Dude's
peace
going a little heavy on the
without
eyeshadow too.
using the power we command. Hear, hear, for Rousant pride.
What pride is there in seizing power by force? Disgraceful.
When I'm queen, all the land's corrupt upper classes will be wanted men. We'll have our guillotines sharpened and our wallets open. Those who thought to tilt the world with their heavy coffers will be a head lighter. We'll split their fortunes and toast to our health.
Preach it, Katharina! You're just what this land needs!
Wouldn't the first target be the one on the throne, then?
Everyone's just shouting all their ideals out.
These candidates are all pathetic. Nobody here even compares to Lord Luis.
Luis isn't even in the running, lad. Poor Blight is afraid of losing to Sanctifex Ford.
You've got it backwards, geezer. He's just not wasting his time on these windbags.
I confess, I know not how to feel.
Luis this, Luis
It's
that.
unprecedented. Never before have our citizens come together in the street in broad daylight and shared their true feelings on king and kingdom.
Indeed. Is this really the kind of change His Majesty wanted? Maybe I'm overthinking it.
Let's go in. If we hang around too long here, we're bound to get dragged into a nasty argument.
Gab
when
gab.
I'm king, pleasures will rule the city. A bar on every block and a flagon in every hand. All you can drink. all year round.
Woo! Next round's on Loveless.
Let fools be content with their fool dreams. Grant me the crown, and I will make our kingdom powerful beyond imagining.
Most powerful? Doesn't really mean anything, does it? Aren't you another one of Luis's flunkies, hound? Stop barking and get back to your master.
Damn.
Always about that goddamn Luis. I've been in the guard just as long as he has, you swine.
Quite a lively crowd.
All L's
Looks like
all
a
the
great
time.
many of them came all the way here to watch the competition.
That lad there, he's an elder, isn't he? Are you a candidate too?
Well, strike me down, you're right. Never seen one of you blokes before. Might be out of luck in the race, though. You'll not stand a chance.
Pay him no mind. A drunk's words weigh nothing.
Wow, there are fish swimming in front of the store.
Ah, I've heard of this. 'Tis on the customer to fish up a catch, and the chefs will prepare it for eating.
I admit, I'm curious. Shall I sing a shanty for you as you take up rod and reel, Captain?
Yeah. Fishing minigame? The fuck? I caught some weird, creepy creature. Hit you with your bare hands, coward.
Really edible? It doesn't look quite, natural.
Still
By all
moving.
means, let us try it.
Did she even look at it?
Why, tis delicious! The aroma of the sea simply floods the mouth.
Oh, she will eat anything.
What splendid crunch it has.
Does it have crunch?
I guess I'll try a bite. I mean, they wouldn't let us fish up anything outright inedible. I hope.
At least we'll die together.
At least we'll die together.
Oh, well, I was the one who suggested fishing. Right. The noble thing to do is see it through.
It's all your fault.
Ugh. It's rather slimy for my liking.
Slimy and crunchy.
I said nothing since Hulkenberg seemed to enjoy it so much, but if you're going to eat an unknown fish, might you not at least sear it first?
Tis fine enough without, I say.
You need way higher standards, lady.
Excuse me, friends. Don't mean to interrupt your meal. I'm Batlin, a church crier for the tournament. Maybe you remember me. Sounds like you made a hell of a splash in Martira, huh? Felling a vicious beast's one thing, but not many candidates took it figuratively.
I had to do
With a problem
something.
like that, I had to do something.
Well, the rest of the candidates had to find themselves ahead for the lineup. Rather struck me when you all broke away from the pack so soon. So, do you have a head ready?
Well, let's see. Got a head right here, I suppose.
So much head talk.
Lips sealed, huh? Well, I'm certainly looking forward to the exhibition then. Especially considering the diversity of your little party. I've always preferred to chase an interesting lead over a sure bet. Can't help it, I'm afraid. So, I'll have a keen eye out for you, alright?
That crier's an odd one. Not really what you'd expect from a Sanctus promoter. Who is he?
There's still only 2 brain cells between the 5 of us.
Rumor
Yeah.
has it that young candidate hasn't brought ahead. Wonder what he's playing at.
Whatever it is, he's about to get a sharp lesson in the ways of the world, poor lad.
I think he's worth keeping an eye on. Keep it under your hats, chums. But his power may rival Count Luis.
Whoa,
I
buying
think he's
head.
just the ingredient we need to spice this race up a bit.
Right. Just got back from the pub, did you?
You wound me. Nobody trusts a radical, huh? I expect you'll see for yourself.
He's the real reason we're in the top 800. Man's been singing our gospel. Joanna and Vernon should reach the city by morning. I imagine they will aim to find us in our gauntlet runner. Nearest ought to be there to greet them. When the day dawns, we should head to the Gauntlet Runner. Good night.
Look at that.
Just make sure.
Look at that.
Good night.
Mal was supposed to be a follower originally. I can see that.
Time marches on, and the
Man
age of the
does seem to be
king
glazing us
draws
like any
nearer.
chance he gets. Jump for it. I love the positive reinforcement. I think Norris
The
has a
man
drinking problem.
sloshed again.
What happened to waiting for our guests? You utter buffoon! Is this why you volunteered to stay behind?
Seems like Joanna and Barden aren't here yet.
Oh, I feared this might happen. And we've no other head to offer the judges. 'Tis a precarious position.
They'll come.
No. I'll come.
Ah! I'm going to splash some water on my face.
What? My sincerest apologies. I wasn't expecting anyone to come in. You see...
How did you come to be here? Explain yourself!
Is something the matter, Barden?
They were here the whole time?
I'm so terribly sorry. We heard the Gauntlet Runner had a washroom, so we thought we'd freshen up a bit. I bathed first.
Today is not that day.
and was resting in the back room, contemplating my final day as a sanctoress.
Sir Nuris over there very decently let us in to wash up.
I couldn't stand it, old thing. Her heart would bring any right-thinking man to tears. Could have run like a bally thief in the night, but here she is, washing away her sins. It was more than a chap could bear, I say. Needed a drop of the grape and grain just to get myself through it.
The bottle's barely any emptier. Was a drop really all it took to get you drunk?
Oh, please do not blame the poor man. Talking to him has eased my heart for the trials to come. I cannot let myself betray you and regress to my vile delusions. I only sought to atone with myself before my sins are duly punished.
I understand.
Got drunk, look
Thank
off.
you
I
for
mean,
that.
he's a cheap drunk. That's a
Then,
positive.
As we agreed, please confess before the crowd when the time comes. To be honest, I'm hesitant to turn you in now you've genuinely decided to repent. I mean, we're hardly icons of virtue ourselves. In fairness, you're a woman of status, and it'll be a big crowd. We're not looking to instigate a public stoning here. You can explain yourself freely, in your own words. We can't ask anything more than that.
Thank you. Truly, I've felt so much more at peace since last we spoke. The fog has
I think
only
she kind of
cleared
just
further,
deserves the stoning, but you know.
giving me clarity of purpose.
That's me.
Fog, huh?
Thank you for everything. I do hope you win the throne.
I intend to.
Yes. I intend to.
Whoever the crown goes to, we're at least
Gonna
going
be
to
me.
make sure it isn't used for evil.
At last, it seems our preparations are set. We need only trust that our plans will bear fruit.
Thank you all for waiting. The very first round of the tournament for the throne, the exhibition of the brave, is about to begin. Our monarchs-to-be will now present to the people the heads they seized to demonstrate their power as worthy of the throne. At a later date, when
one
the
guy looked
second
funny.
round is announced, the faces on the King's Rock, that is to say, the candidates with the top 20 approval ratings, will pass the first round.
20! 'Tis a great many eliminations in but one round.
I was hoping we'd at least make it through the first, but it might not be that simple.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, your eyes to the
I gotta get a new chair.
lineup of all the gorgeous faces at the judges' table. Starting with his and her highnesses of Oceana and Montario.
Oh, it's her ladyship. Lord Montario's here too, eh? And the armor on that fellow over there? A general, is he?
And of course, we have the one, the only, the people's favorite, our guest from the Sanctus Church, better known as the Miracle Saint, healer of all ills, presenting the lovely Lady Rella Cygnus!
Saint? Who's this? Someone fill me in. I've been literally living in a hole.
A brilliant healer. We've met, though a long time ago. Even as a student, she was already considered the kingdom's best in her field.
Looks like the crowd's on your side, milady. Can you give us a few words about what's on your mind as you take on the judge's mantle?
Well, I'm afraid you've rather got me on the spot.
Good. Thought she was gonna be a party member.
Hello, all. This city sure has, great seafood. And, well, sea creatures. Fascinating,
Well,
aren't
also
they?
so awkward.
There's so much we still don't know about them. Oh, I did hear about a legend of some monster in the eastern seas of Oceania. Imagine, the mind races. I'm hoping I can investigate those sightings while I'm here.
That's just great, Lady Rella. I'll just stop you there, clock's ticking and all that. But we're thrilled you're enjoying your stay.
Sometimes I can hardly believe you're my sister. Still not much of a public speaker, are you?
So she's a saint?
Yeah, put her on the
she seems like
spot.
a nice enough lady.
The fuck is that?
Better stop worrying about her.
I'm guessing he's a
and focus on
Mastari,
ourselves.
but like,
I don't see Luigi
man's wearing
anywhere.
a rook
I bet he's
on his
got eyes in
head.
the crowd.
Now, the time has come. Let the exhibition of the brave begin! First up is a respected gentleman of the church. Guido, the head of the monk soldiers of the Crown Theocracy.
That is a big fish.
I've no taste for needless killing. Therefore, I chose a mark with meat, abundant and edible.
Everyone gets, well,
After the judging,
not everyone,
it
but a
will be
lot.
served in a banquet for the poor.
A
Huh.
stand-up fellow, my good people! Strength and compassion in one package! He's got the crowd on his side right from the start! Now, is there anyone who can top this?
I can.
And we have a challenger!
Man just
Second in
carrying
line
in a
is the
bag.
church's direct opposition, the spearhead of Count Luis's supporters, Gladel the Black Hound!
One look at the head and I know what you're thinking. Bit small, isn't it? Well, I can bloody well tell you I'm not like this smarmy git who fished up his dinner. I'll tell you what this is. Behold, the head of a hideous human!
I killed one of those.
Where's your proof? Yes, the young sod's right. How do we know that's really a human?
What drivel? Look at the thing! You think a normal beast could have a face like this?
Probably just made the damn thing yourself.
Oh, useless as ever. Did it never occur to him that the average citizen has never seen a human?
Now, everyone, let's have a little composure, please. Candidate Gladel, we're very much obliged. You may step down.
Another L.
Now, on to the next!
More food.
The size of that thing. Is that the monster of the Eastern Sea?
Someone took the beastie down. Who did the deed?
I'd heard tell of a monster tormenting the people of this beautiful port city. I could do no less than grant them respite from their suffering. Such is the duty of those with power.
Who expected anything less? His Eminence Borden is simply in another class. Suddenly, the critics have all gone quiet. All I hear is gratitude.
Golf clap, golf clap. Ooh. Who? Amy. There we go.
Gordon's trophy is more impressive than I expected. How are we going to make a stronger impression than that?
It'll be fine. If he'd gone after us, the reaction would mean we'd have been written off no matter what we presented. Let's count ourselves lucky and trust in our strategy.
Now, no dirty looks, you lot. Next is the Pagan Assassin's Prize. Let's see what head we've got now.
Head.
Thank you, Candidate Julian, for that helpful, exhaustive, and I think exhausting explanation. Whew. Now, we've had quite a succession up here, but our last is coming up now. This should wrap up our show. Now, if the last candidate, the Elden Boy, would please
The
join
Elden
us on
Boy.
the stage.
Where's their head?
Your pardon, madam, but would you happen to be the Lady of Martyra? Joanna, the Sanctoress?
Indeed. The head they've brought is mine.
The impudence. You dare offer an honored lady of the church before these judges? This is not to be borne.
I've got something to say to you too.
That you chief there. Isn't that Heismay? The same damn criminal you were supposed to be chasing?
That's the infamous Heismay. You chief of all things.
This. After we saved your hide on the road.
Silence! He may be a former knight, but now he's a heinous criminal who stooped to kidnapping. Anyone who claims themselves his ally should be disqualified.
He said it with the
on
hard
spot.
G and F.
Please, wait. I have something I must confess to you all. You speak of the kidnappings that terrorized my home, Martyra. I am here to confess that the true culprit behind those atrocities was me. I was the caretaker of a hideous human in the basement of my castle. And to feed it, I abducted the innocent people of my own city.
What? Absurd! Speak sense, woman!
Said it fairly
Master
plainly.
Heismay is innocent in all this. He was framed for crimes performed by my hand and in my name.
And I, Barden, Captain of Martyra's Guard Corps, stand to vouch for all that she said.
Just so. It was this young candidate who killed that human, cleared me of the false charges, and dispelled the shadow over Martyra.
Thus, here I stand. My head is his to offer.
That's... well, that's quite a turn of events. We have our head, ladies and gentlemen, and it's unlike
So much head.
any we've seen yet.
How is this believable? She's an imposter. She's got to be.
Of course. That, or they're putting words in the poor woman's mouth. A sanctoress would never.
What will His Eminence Fallen do?
He's
The
pissed.
Honorable Master Godot should know whether I and my words can be trusted.
'Tis true to the last word, isn't it?
Yes, Your Eminence. Without question.
Young candidate, you have done well to bring about her repentance.
No, the church couldn't do anything
Now,
wrong.
Justice must be rendered.
People aren't individuals.
What? Right here and now?
Your
With Eminence, spears?
a moment!
Thank you for your concern. But I have no objections. For a sinner like me, to confess the truth to the people has already been more than I deserve.
Their hats look like bullets.
It is my hope that you will rid the world of its twisted prejudices.
Should we get a blade out here because these spears are not going to be pretty.
Lead this country armed with the truth.
I will. I promise.
Oh, just one stab at least. To the head, so that's good. Hit, head.
Well, folks, sometimes that's
Definitely made an
just
impression.
how the curtain falls. If Sanctifex Forden turned in the biggest head, then our dark horse here has certainly turned in the heaviest. What an upset, ladies and gents! Who could see this coming?
Those crazy kids have done it again.
What a show!
Those crazy kids and that old bat. Oh damn, we're not in the top 20. I'm not in the top 20 yet.
Barden just departed, wishing everyone well. I suppose he aims to reach Martira before Joanna's confession does.
And Forden himself. I hardly expected the man to make himself so visible.
Likely his attempt at redirection. Keeps the blame from falling on him and the church. Can't say it didn't work, I suppose. I'm certainly not blameless in this either. It was my suggestion to make an impression by foregoing the pursuit of a monster's head in favor of a person's.
I guess, but...
Nevertheless, the Lady Joanna entrusted her final wishes to us, and we mustn't betray them. That's all we can do.
Shit got heavy in here.
Not bad, pups.
God, that voice.
We were passing on the course of a human hunt. You gave a most distinctive showing.
I suppose you're worth introducing ourselves to. I'm Fidelio, that's Basilio. Luis's right-hand men, see?
And now you walk with a Ujif at your side. Each ally of a different tribe. Fascinating.
Better to have dependable friends than familiar ones. Something we've got in common.
Not only did you expose a failing of the Sanctus Church, but you dared to bring her alive so Forden himself could do the grisly part before all his flock.
That was not our intent.
Oh, same idea, yeah? A real person's head gets more eyes on you than some decapitated beast. And now, you're the names on everyone's lips, aren't you?
We're not top 20.
No. We only read it wrong.
And you weren't afraid to make an enemy of the church to do it. It's quite a feat for a no-name candidate to so deftly rub Forden's face in the dirt. A wake-up call, I'm sure, for those who only know his honeyed words.
Oh, Lord Luis, we really should be going.
Relax. They're in the middle of a conversation.
I like a show of strength as much as the next girl, but I do so hate violent spectacles. A view from the sky sounds so much more enchanting, don't you think?
This is violent. What?
So this is what's become of Luis. There was something eerie to him even as a lad, but I'd never expected him to reach such heights.
Do you suppose we have his attention?
Last time he told us we had to demonstrate our power first. I'd like to think that if he went out of his way to talk to us, that's something we earned.
Oh, loves, I've got a message from Count Luis. He says he'll be sending a messenger along soon, so stay in the city, would you?
Join our party.
And I have to say, I might not want to let you out of my sight either.
I'm scare roused. That's what that face said.
Master Luis was just here. What happened?
Oh my god.
Well, he just left. You weren't told?
This
We
poor
better
guy.
be getting back as well.
Kinda starting to feel bad for him now.
Damn it. What's so special about those fools?
The spirit of Harv's forehead lives on through Tuna. Yeah.
Luis is having a go for Popeye, eh? Are you officially all flunkies in arms now, then?
It might be a trap.
Might be a trap. Don't get cold feet now. We knew going in that any plan to win his favor would be dangerous.
We have finally taken the first step in saving His Highness the Prince. If we can get the formula, then we yet have a chance of lifting the curse.
Ravioli, ravioli, anyway? Give me the formula.
I took a look in the Farsight mirror a while ago. He's still asleep. But nothing's changed about his condition.
And do we know where this formula is?
No, kind of sucks for Heismay when we get a new party member. Heismay's getting benched.
Linking him to the assassination.
I like him though.
Still, a formula would be useless unless it's within arm's reach for emergencies.
If it's something he'd keep close, then...
Wouldn't that be inside his gauntlet runner? It's as good a chance as any. Getting inside would be a pain for anyone else, including us.
He said he would send a messenger. Perhaps it would be wise to wait until we've heard his missive.
Good point. Let's just wait for word then.
I'll probably cycle around too, but I'm still gonna have a main squad. Always have a main squad.
Joanna! A backwater sanctuaress denies me my moment of triumph. She defiles the very church itself. Oh, and naturally it was an elder of all people who stood her before me. Will that benighted tribe never stop dogging my heels?
An idea.
Maybe quit being dicks.
For the tournament's next challenge, let us center the competition on a show of piety. Make them prove their Sanctus faith. After all, Sanctism is the state religion. It would be the barest of leaps to suggest that loyalty to the church is loyalty to the state.
I assume you have a plan?
Altaberry's our next destination. The very seat of the faith outside the capital. I thought we might propose another hunt. This time for relics.
Ah, the so-called divine relics. Those false idols the pagans consider relics of their gods.
What need does the world have for gods beyond ours? Soon, they will talk of nothing but how to win the Sanctus Church's favor. Your Eminence's influence would be sure to reach even greater heights.
And in the pagan lands, the greedier candidates will plunder and pillage for idols as they see fit. Fine footholds for our missionaries, all without getting our hands dirty. The collection
that man,
of divine
turtle man over
there.
there.
A spectacle held on Saint's Day. Our divine light will be undeniable. Once I take the throne, I will re-establish that these relics originally belonged to the Sanctus Church.
Man is not part of the conversation. He's zoned out.
In the course of history.
Your Eminence.
How very British, stealing other people's history.
I should be grateful to be honored with a proper title.
Say no more. A concession only fair for the right hand of the Sanctifex.
Yay, imperialism.
Service. You do not bow your head.
Oh, humblest apologies.
What troubles you, my child?
Well, my concern would be about the risks involved. Some theories suggest even the royal scepter was originally one of these relics. In the unlikely event that a divine relic were to be found to nullify the king's magic...
If such a relic existed, it would have been found long ago. You burden yourself with such fears. All you need to do...
So, one of those relics is going to be found. Gotcha, or Luis already has it.
Wave and bless.
Rella, you are to return to the royal capital and gather the people under my banner.
Understood.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Who knows? I knows. Think I knows.
Hello? A word. Some odd blighter left a letter for you last night. Said he was Luis's man. Night Prowler, today, come. Bit curt if I'm honest, hardly diplomatic. Seems like this Night Prowler place is some sort of pub or club. But do you know where it is?
On the city's outskirts. Seemed fairly dingy to my eyes. I can't imagine Luis at a haunt like that.
You think it's a trap? Maybe he's caught on to us?
If he wanted to trap us, I doubt he would make it so obvious. Though that doesn't guarantee our safety there, of course.
We have little other option but to show up.
There a
I'll
fight?
hang about
I
in
want to
the runner,
fight.
keep myself busy with tinkering. Let me know if you talk yourself onto Luis's craft, eh?
Right then. Let's be off to this night prowler.
Let's hurry.
Oi there! Well met, eh? Wonderful.
Aha.
Rain, proper aces.
Whee!
How's it going?
Into the night
I'll handle
prowler.
it.
So you're the lot those brothers were talking about into the story. I'll take you there right quick. Hope someone else has money on the team, because I have no money for this inn we're staying at. And this is a cave. Oh, fancy.
Well, look who it is. Appreciate you coming out.
So it was you two.
You expected us to roll out the red carpet right into our headquarters. Consider this a pre-show.
Is he right? Is a Dachi dog our next party member? I wonder.
Still, you really are just a kid,
He
aren't
permeates the
And
whole
you
story.
want to talk?
I wouldn't go having a laugh at me big brother's expense. That's
Brother.
when I get to step in. Make some points for my own life.
You are brothers. And he is the elder?
And here I thought the Magnus brothers' name was making the rounds. Shame that. It's fine. First offense and all won't kill you yet. Besides, Lord Luis has taken quite a shine to you lot. Before we let you see him, I have a question. I want you to think long and hard before you answer, right?
Everyone's looking at me. And Sinner looks from the whole pub.
What kind of king are you selling yourself to be exactly? Go on, let's have the pitch.
I'd treat all tribes equally.
Just like Lord Luis.
All right, a bit much. Ease off. You know there's a big difference between meritocracy and equality. Not doing yourself any favors here, are you?
Let's drop the pretenses, shall we? We were all about impressing Luis, and we've done that. You're all about results, aren't you?
You'll answer the question from me too. Why do you want to serve Master Luis? No lies now.
I want to stab him. I'm in love with Juna. I kind of want to choose it.
I'm actually in love with Lady Juna.
Well, my condolences.
Out of your league, chum.
I dare say you both speak from the sting of experience.
And you speak like a man with a death wish. Whatever. You got some brass to you, I'll give you that much. Already got more accomplished than that Gordell ever did. You seem like the types to make yourselves useful.
Not many get Ardell's blessing. It's worth celebrating that. For now.
That face, though.
Someone like you should already know what it's like. The minority tribes face walls and barriers everywhere they look in society. Our greatest hope rides with Master Luis. We'll do whatever it takes to make him king, and starting today, so will you.
Nope. I'ma stab him. Or rather, I'ma punch him.
Master Luis is waiting for you inside his gauntlet runner, the Caradrius.
And no funny business up there, yeah? Nothing gets past the king's magic, and Lord Luis is one of the top candidates. We've captured some...
Stab him with my fist.
10 odd assassins now. Lord Luis uses them for magic experiments, and, well, you know how that ends.
Punch him in the chest, rip his heart out. No, that'll give him an archetype.
Have access to Luis's headquarters.
It's a valuable opportunity. Ideally, while most
If he
of our
doesn't
group
already.
is meeting with Luis, someone else can do a quick search inside.
Wait, me?
There's no one more suitable. Anyone else, and he'd question their absence.
You're putting a solo infiltration on my tiny shoulders? But fine, I'll do it.
Once we're in the Skyrunner, we'll assess the
I
situation.
mean, her flying seems to take,
then deal with
like,
our own tasks.
make no sound. She's very small.
Where?
So?
Loose station, the warship armor. Here, he goes over there. That's true. She's just got to remember to turn the sound effects off. Soundtracks.
Hello there.
After a piss up, but alright, mind yourself and climb aboard.
Incredible.
I didn't even until I got right close, but this runner really is huge.
Hey.
Boy, over here, keep your heads out of the clouds, will ya?
Sam!
You bumpkins can fawn over the Chandrus all you want later. We won't be flying for a good while anyway, with all the what with the soiree and all.
Huh.
Soiree, what's that? Hey, boss, how about you don't go telling them anything they don't need to know? We aren't officially friends yet. Well, follow me, I'll give you the grand tour. Oh, and a friendly warning, be on your best behavior. Try anything clever, you're dead on the spot. Make a rude comment to Lord Luis, dead on the spot. Got it? Wow. What about jokes? Can I make jokes? I'm saying it's good side, okay? Let's not test suspicious then, eh? Lord Luis is in the reception room and you don't want to keep him waiting.
We're off.
I'm in the top 50, aren't I protected now? Or is that still not high enough? I gotta be like the top 3 to get special protection.
Got it.
And here we are, going in. Don't wander off until you get used to it. This place can be a real maze. Made it seem like we're getting into a fight.
Oh, yeah?
I suppose we should have expected much from Louis' stronghold. I feel like we're always being watched. Like it or not, another recruit is always going to stand out, but we're on the same side as all of them for now, so stand tall.
And yet...
Oi! You're not serious. Got it.
Such room is on the top floor, this left to get you there.
What in the...
What was that? Ha, happens to everyone. It's sort of a magic-controlled locking mechanism. Keeps the suspicious elements out, you know, like the bastards pretending they're grunts when they're actually assassins. Seems like a secure system. I assume you need a key to get around. Yep, there's different keys for different areas. Only a select few ranking soldiers have them. If you want to walk freely around the runner, then you're going to have to move up our ranks a bit first.
Evidently.
Keys are only given to ranking soldiers, as it navigating this place may prove difficult without those in our possession. We'll need to acquire them then. Are you trading treacherous whispers amongst yourselves, eh? Get with the gossip and get on already. I would imagine therapists have good hearing too. I wouldn't be trying to whisper around them. Right?
Oh, nice!
It's much bigger than I thought. I almost forgot we're inside a gauntlet runner. Quit looking around so much. What do we got here? Are we letting schoolboys in the ranks now? These kids are our new recruits. So that's all it took, eh? A little show at the exhibition. Used to be you'd have to prove yourself before you could stand with the Count's men.
No.
Got Lord Luis's approval. If that's not enough for you, I'd keep it to yourself before someone knocks you off that pedestal.
What's the meaning of this?
What? These pissants against me? Please, I'm the bloody sergeant. We could settle this right here, right now. They'll be wiping you off the walls.
Don't even try it.
Oh, leave it out, Xanth. Get your arse back to your post. That's an order.
Understood?
Just get through this. Just get this through your tiny heads. Power is everything around here. I give you 3 days at most, so you run home, tails between your legs. Have you seen my strength stat? You just gonna stand there, or are you gonna move? Come on.
Here?
Now this would be Lord Luis's quarters. Just a reception room, lass. He'd be daft to show a pack of strangers straight to his private quarters, wouldn't he?
Alright.
Lord Luis is waiting inside. Enter.
Hey.
Guess that's my cue. I'll try to look around for this formula. Be careful, lots of sharp eyes around. I'll try. You stay soon. I'll see you soon, I hope. She also has a radar, so it'd probably be very hard to catch her.
A beautiful city, Brialhaven. But it is its identity I truly respect. Oceana's navy might well have won them the Annex War. If your Cronia hadn't chosen to forgo their honor and launch an opportunist attack in the wake of a storm. Even now, united in the kingdom, their pride in their power is what keeps this city alive.
Are you in the right game? I feel like he needs to be a nocturne. Well, this power
You wish to
talk.
join my ranks? I need ask little else. Instead, I would hear what you wish to know most. Ask and I will answer. That is why I've bid you come.
Here we go.
So are you and Juna just double down on it? Oh, that's what?
King and
No!
My dagger laid buried in the king's chest
Damn
until
it.
his mortal husk entered the casket.
I wanted to hit the Juna one.
Then you don't deny it.
I never sought to.
Sad now.
I presumed Forden would be more than happy to announce it, but I've heard nothing. The man preyed enough on the state government. Perhaps he feared I would be hailed as a hero instead of derided as a killer. Ever the paragon of cowardice. It is clear no small conviction drives you. Perhaps keeping you close will prove useful. You,
Sad.
assembled company, I hereby permit you to enter my service.
We are much obliged.
The fuck?
This is a heart of magic silver. Cut your finger and let the blood fall. A proper rite of loyalty. Shows how all our blood flows through the same heart.
Watch yourselves, though. If your own heart's not true to our cause, well, it's not just a drop you lose. Might take off a whole limb.
You hesitate.
It's just that
Fear and anxiety. They always lead the people astray. But power and order trumps all. That is the crux of my rule.
Seems we have no choice.
Good. It would appear we've passed.
Ha! Look at you, like knock-kneed lambs. Just having a bit of fun with you, eh? You think I'd go to all that effort?
On August 13th, I intend to hold a soiree in this city. It seems a
Soiree.
fine opportunity for you to make your debut in my retinue.
Very
Debut in my
exclusive, see?
retinue.
Only for those good enough to be part of our campaign. You should feel honored.
As my gauntlet runner requires some maintenance, the party shall be held at the feast hall where I'm staying. In the meantime, do as you will.
Do as you will. I wonder how Gallica's search is going. Ba-da-doon-da-doon.
Only this area feels any different from the rest. I need a key to get in, though. It'd be nice if I could see what's going on in here, too.
Is that boy candidate here already?
Meeting with Count Luis as we speak, I think. Didn't think he'd end up on our side.
That would turn auto
I
off.
expect we'll run into each other on the job, eh? That said, let's get back to our rounds.
Yikes! You're coming this way!
Yes,
I'm
and
tied.
I was gonna hit the Juno one, and my hand, like, I put my hand down, and it hit the controller, and it went to the middle one instead, asking about the king and if he killed the king and prince. Sad.
Is this the other side of that door? Never thought it'd lead to a place like this. This area just screams suspicious with all the guards. The formula's gotta be somewhere around here.
Oh, I didn't ask the forwarding question.
Is someone coming?
I asked the middle one with the king and prince, which wasn't even the one I wanted.
Figures they'd show up now. Isn't that the songstress? What is she doing here?
Juna, is
Next party member?
something amiss?
I do recall saying I didn't need a personal guard today.
Yes, but this is Luis's personal quarters. We thought in case you needed.
Well, I don't. You can do your guarding downstairs for today. Do you understand? And, well, I mean, do you really want to be guarding this door when Count Luis returns? Oh, the things you would hear. How awkward for us both.
You mean, idiot? Don't make the lady repeat herself. Apologies, my lady. We'll make ourselves scarce.
I like her.
close one. Opportunities like
She's
this
definitely
are
against
so
Luis.
few and far between. I've got to get this back in place. Oh, wonderful. How were these arranged again? A magic spell? Is that the formula?
Ravioli, ravioli, give me the formuoli.
Just my luck. I can't carry out something that big, and now I know where it is.
That only kind of helpful, Gallica.
Jolly good! You've got the man's eyes on you. Now that you've sworn fealty, we can get right down in the guts of his Skyrunner.
I worry for Gallica. Perhaps we ask too much of her. I hope she's all right.
Ah, it seems you worried for naught.
I'm back!
Phew. You're clearly bursting with good news, too.
I know, right? I found where the formula is! I'm pretty sure I saw the real thing. Even if it wasn't, I'd bet the real one's somewhere in that room.
Masterfully done. We could have asked no better an infiltrator.
That songstress Juno was there too. I'm pretty sure it was Luis's private quarters. So I have to wonder what she was doing there.
Whatever the case, I assume you could lead the way to the room?
Well, yes, but it might be a bit tricky. To get to Luis's quarters, we'd need to go through the crew quarters, then through the starboard corridor, or the port corridor. You need a key to get into each of the divisions. Whoever's in charge at each guard post has one. Luis's private quarters have a special key too. That one's held by the representative on the bridge.
In short, we'll need to pass through 3 blocks. The crew quarters, either the starboard or port corridor, and the bridge.
It looked like he's usually got his quarters under guard. So we'll want to pick a time of day when there'll be less people around.
If we need it less crowded, then how about the night of the soiree? Surely it would be a skeleton crew.
He would have us debut as his supporters on that night. How would we get away with not being present?
Maybe if we just excuse ourselves for a short time? We've got plenty of time to prepare. Securing an infiltration route, finding out when it will be less crowded, this is all work we can get done in advance. On the night of, Gallica and one other will slip out, swipe the formula, then return by the shortest route possible.
Have anyone in mind? My hearing makes stealth jobs simple work.
No. I think he'd be our best bet.
You would have the guest of honor himself absent?
Yeah, I'm kind of with Heisme.
This is Luis we're talking about. He's bound to notice any absence. If we've lost on that front already, we might as well send our strongest.
What do you think? It would be risky as a near solo infiltration. Are you up to the task?
You'll be the ones in the most danger, won't you?
I can hardly deny it. You're right. And I'm well aware of the fact.
Seriously. We're jumping from tightrope to tightrope here. We'll have to prep our infiltration strategy tomorrow. For now, let's get back to the inn and get some rest.
That reminds me.
By the way, do you remember the man we met in Luis's Gauntlet Runner? He seemed very proud of his strength.
Yes.
The fellow was Sergeant Xanth. He got told to go back to his post, which makes me wonder. He might be in charge of one of the runner's sectors. That would be unfortunate. I could tell his strength was formidable, even to be near him. That would simply let us pass. In any case, we should probably rest for today. We can talk in more detail in the morning. We'll just beat him up.
Look at that.
I'm sure no one would care if we just beat him up.
Good night.
Didn't seem like a well-liked guy.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Now then.
Starting today, we need to work on an infiltration route to Lisa's private quarters. When in doubt, violence. Violence is like my second option. The issue is those in charge of each area, the ones holding the keys, so it seems they make a formidable lineup. What shall we do? Some solution is the best option. Get them alone, beat their key from them, and push forward.
Even so,
if we mean to attack, a short, decisive encounter is the order of the day. Call for reinforcement may not fare so well. These subordinates have attained their rank through martial prowess. If we would wound their pride, negotiation may still be on the table.
I'm a little worried.
Yeah,
Alright, a new situation calls for new tactics. We ought to build up our strength by hunting bounties and the like, or we may end up over our heads. Like previous opportunity, time is of the essence when infiltrating. You'll need to keep your battles short, defeating the officers within a certain number of turns. All the officers are quite strong, and each will require you to be tactical, gather information about them in town, and utilize requests to strengthen your abilities to give yourself a fighting chance.
Then...
Maybe we could dig up some dirt through an informant. Who knows? They might have weaknesses we can exploit. Well, I gotta do some bounties. I gotta do bounties. It's time for ultra violence.
Let's focus.
8/12. Got 20 days. The cost of storms and inclement weather conditions may occur. Meet with your allies, worship harbor, infiltrate. Interiorly, Scotland is divided into 4 areas: crew quarters, starboard corridor, the port corridor, and the bridge. You'll need to obtain a special key from a person in charge of the bridge in the deepest part of any ship. However, you need to gain access to Louise's quarters by the day of the story.
Let's head there.
Oh, what should I do?
That's right, they'll surely die. Must my hand always be stained with the blood of children. I've seen you somewhere before. Now that I mention it, I do recall seeing an elder boy at the exhibition, the one that looked about the same age. So you've been traveling across the country helping all those in need. That's true. Can I ask you for your aid as well? During your training exercise, the city's guard corps were ambushed by a human. There were many casualties, especially among the youngest recruits. Special medicine, shot stocks, blah blah blah. I'll get it. Cannot thank you enough. The medicine derived from fruit called dragon thistleberry. Here it grows in Ingracia Forest.
If you can help.
Yeah, see, I would love to get some information first, but I am broke. Like.
Whoa. And right there's a labyrinth.
I'm not sure.
Well met, eh? Wonderful.
I've been a lot of places.
All right then.
Maybe not. Can I fight things? I like to fight things.
Let's go.
Yeah?
Hi, child.
Excuse me?
Make me your apprentice.
Huh?
Where's this coming from? That came from the exhibition, right? One of my friends saw and started talking about how cool you are. It's the golden being in the Colosseum. Ah. I want to be like you, mister. Please let me be your apprentice.
Kidding.
Oh, so that's why. Well, we can't exactly take a kid like you with us. Want to be, if you want this friend of yours to notice you, I'm sure there's another way, like getting them something they like. Yay! Oh, that might be good. It's my friend's birthday soon, so a gift would be great. Maybe flowers, like from the flower shop. Like my friend wouldn't want any old flower he can get from the city. That's boring. Just want to look for a wildflower. Sure, if you want to get eaten by wild humans, it's way too dangerous for a kid to go wandering out there. We got a gauntlet runner. Yeah, we'll get a flower for this random child.
If so...
You guys support her in return. Basically, you just gotta cheer him on and help him become king. Yay! My friend's birthday is August 10th, so before then.
Let's give it a shot.
I am broke. Quit giving me stuff quests that require money.
Yeah?
Damn, those bastards think I'm making this up. I definitely saw it. I know I did. I know we'd be gawked at. My teeth are killing me here. Hurt so damn much, I've started seeing tooth monsters. So I'm gonna need my teeth extracted. Almost all of them. Been there, man. Kind, generous soul can help me. Sorry, I don't care about teeth. If only some kind fellow. Tell me more. I feel like I've seen you somewhere before. Oh, you're the candidate of the exhibition. That makes this easy. Then you just quick jaunt away if you got a gauntlet runner. Prada Venuno, the toothbrush of Hygienia. I need you to buy one for me. Vote whatever that's worth. I'll wait for you till August 9th.
Let's give it a shot. That's where you want to go. Let's see.
Just constant.
You okay there, buddy? Looks like I'm not going anywhere. I guess I'll be waiting here. God damn, it hurts.
Give it a shot.
Yeah, no, I've been in his position. We're definitely gonna help that guy.
Oh my.
Hello, need a ride? Good shot.
Golden Beetles. Oh, I do believe I know your face from somewhere. Oh man, who has a giant sandworm stomach? None other. How'd you get out?
I mean, truth be told.
Oh, I intended for that worm's belly to be my final resting place, but after running into you young grubs, I longed to see the outside world again. I just gave the worm a little poke with magic to loosen up its belly. From there, why, it was no trouble at all. So you got the same way we did. Anyway, I'm glad you're safe. This is neither here nor there. Tell me, you haven't seen glowing beetles anywhere, have you? They're strange and wondrous insects, luminescent with the golden light of a magla. Oh god, my nose itches. If you do have any, I'd be sure take them off your hands.
Look at this.
A genuine gold beetle. I must reward you for your efforts. Take this. Arcane dragon blood. Restores magla that surrounds your body. Let me find a use for it yet.
What's this?
Worthless bug. I'm an old man with passion for insects. Only ended up with that worm's hunt because I was too absorbed in catching specimens to notice my surroundings. Left the country, if you found more gold beetles, you can bring them to me. If you hear that familiar chitter, click like 12 and I'll give you this venom ward charm.
All good.
12? It goes from 1 to 12?
Hey there. Was that?
Yes, I saw someone moaning in pain.
This heat is such a bother.
Medicinal herb. I got my arse kicked in the Coliseum.
God
Here you
bless you.
Became my best friend.
Thank you.
It's alright now, thanks for a small miracle. I never could find them all myself with the New Game Plus. Yeah. No one else is willing to help me even though I was suffering. You're the only one, so please take this. New fish meat. Glad we helped.
This heat is such a bother.
Hey, you. What is it?
Don't be a quick staring. Come back when you're old enough to hold on. You're the candidate everyone's been talking about from the exhibition. Face stuck in my memory. Strange thing, a kid like you in the race. Wow, rude. What do you mean? You have to be old enough. What are you even selling? The most famous brewer in the city. They call my house special the Miraculous Mead. So good it'll put years on your lifespan. Sounds like good stuff because it needs a few more years before you can drink. So we'll see you around. Hold on there. I saw how you captured everyone's eyes at the exhibition. I'll gamble on that being skill, not chance. So I've got a task I need help with. Look for something, see if you find it. I'll use some of my brew, sell it or drink it. Either way, you'll get something out of it. I'll throw in a little extra too. Hell, if you succeed, I'll start supporting your campaign openly. Any kid could do what I couldn't. But what do you say? Sure.
Amazing.
So I'm confident. Right, here's the deal. This cup I'm looking for is called the Chalice of Legends. If I hear it, everyone who has ever owned the cup died under mysterious circumstances. By now, nobody can say if the cup even exists. And that's a great question. The cup that kills the owner and brew that extends life. Take a sip. Which legend wins?
Let's give it a shot.
Doesn't sound like something I want to try. You know, that might get you killed. Well, do you have any clues where this Chalice of Legends is? With the rumors, the ghost of its last owner still refuses to let it out of his grasp. Some folks reported being attacked by the same ghost. Not that I've been able to find him myself. You're a candidate, going up and down the countryside on the road of yours. You've seen your fair share of monsters and secrets. That makes sense. It's already been attacked. There might be a bill to take out. Fair enough. Swordboard.
Yeah?
Can I fight?
Hail, warriors!
Well, that's really booming that, but it's just too busy to accept new competitors. Yeah.
Alright then.
We can't take new competitors.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay?
Welcome. Now then. Now then. Now then. Now then.
Alright, surely that's enough for some flowers. Now then.
Young man.
I'm in trouble now.
Coming, all my clients are expecting a delivery soon, and these fool horns are hardly the ideal canvas for my outstanding workmanship. It's got you hollering like that. I am simply a craftsman who takes pride in my exacting detail and peerless skill. I take monster horns and engrave them, transforming them into beautiful ornaments. My technique has progressed to the level where these middling horns can't withstand the intricate level of detail that I try to grace them with. Oh wait. Oh damn, I've been going longer than I thought. I'm gonna take a quick break, because I need to use the bathroom. Just hit me that I really have to go.
It's just your alley, baby. Give me a chance, take me deep. White and a beach on white and a yume or a lot of shimono. So that I get a mono, show what's a little yo. You make it your night, need a demo night. Address me with the words. You can be your night, need a minute show. I always dress in brass. You can see the catch gun, you never can move. Scratch back, got much. Keep on it smooth. Give me on you, after my design you. What color was my soul? Infinity, dignity. Rock the top, and you don't have a tip. Simon face, say bye to your face. Put your hands up, do the peace. Show
Oh, yeah?
Well, there was a horn that was tough enough to withstand your technique. Oh, but that's the thing. There is a horn worthy of my skill, apparently within the Forsaken Tower. Forsaken Tower. There's a giant called Orgus, whose horn surpasses all others. The tower is infested with monsters. The ebony horn is basically impossible for a normal person to retrieve. All that's because it be completed by someone who demonstrated a good amount of valor in the expedition. Brave was about. If only. Now I get a better look at it. It is. You're the young candidate that everyone's talking about. Yes, of course, you could save me in my darkest hours. Of course, my pockets are overflowing with advance payments from countless patrons of the arts. The Orgus, blah blah blah, a few more details. One greatest catch.
Let's give it a shot. Gotta get Say there.
All right then.
What the hell's the greatest catch?
Let's go. Oi there.
Oi there.
Well met, eh? Wonderful.
I haven't found the bounty board yet either.
I'm just
Hey,
fancy a bit of interest. Fancy a bit of info.
One of the subordinates is the officer in charge of report delays and tough customer. What, an acquaintance of yours? And you might know this already, but he's a large man wearing armor that holds strength is justice as his creed. I hear he was once a competitor in the Colosseum too. He's strong, of course, but not invulnerable. Rumor is he's weak against burn and poison. He's wearing all that armor, it's hard for him to just take it off and deal with those. I'm sure paralysis and stun will work well too. At least values powers, and so while the old battle axe might have some weaknesses, if he's trusty, you can bet he's strong as blazes. Chief Seba.
Fancy a bit of info.
The old fart, or maintenance chief Seba, eh? He's in charge of the starboard quarter. He can't take a joke, so I've never gotten along with him. He's as strong as you expect, considering the authority he's been given. His magic that repels attacks is especially impressive. As you can guess, you can try to physically attack him, it'll bounce right back at you. The more put in, the more you'll end up hurting. That said, his barrier doesn't repel magic. Magic isn't especially effective either, from what I hear. So you need to find a way to perform physical attacks without having them bounce back at you. Not that I expect you'll end up fighting him. I can do that. I can break physical barriers. Wow, there's so many.
Shit.
Most weapon or maybe polished enough to find some rare treasures. Also, Hell's boiling bath bomb, which is bath salt, mellow milk, as well as toothbrushes, their specialty. Fancy. I do not have enough money. Mellow milk.
Want in on this?
Also, notice normal people stay away from the Forsaken Tower. It's become a complete den of monsters. Well, nowhere, isn't it?
This place.
One particular power that called the Orgus. Be careful when it stores up power for its next attack will hurt. Let's say, so keep your defenses up. Or if you can remove its buff before its next attack, the rampage won't be so bad. Fortunately, it also seems to be weak against dark magic. If you best please take. Well, we can do dark. I need more money.
Hey, listen. Huh?
All right then.
Let's go.
Shame on me for thinking I had enough money.
Hey.
Ah, you've come.
Truly, truly my fault. Fuck it.
Now then. Now then. All right then.
Let's go.
Well, it sucks. I had to go back there to get it on my map, but okay.
Fancy a bit of info.
Master Gleckhorn.
Fancy a bit of info?
Quite funny, he's an absolute loon. Don't tell him I said that, though. I value my life. He's an intense person in a lot of ways, but the way he fights in particular is, as I said, quite mad. He starts yelling like a madman, swinging his axe all around. You'll want to watch out for it, it'll daze you. If I recall correctly, the magic shop sells equipment that protects against that. Might be worth checking out. All the blood rushes to his head, so he falls for being provoked really easily, though. Bring someone to act as a decoy along, I think you can beat him without much hassle. Ideally, you won't have to fight him, but do you keep in mind?
So.
Juna Devotee Cabio.
Fancy a bit of info?
Cabio, stationed at the bridge, is a fervent supporter of Lady Juna. I have to say, I know how I feel. She acts so sweet and has such a lovely voice. I'm swooning here. I'd almost think she was a goddess. We're not paying for that. What's his fighting style? Don't spar with him. Well, he's only one loose granted the privilege of being the helmsman amongst all his minions, so you can bet he's a strong one. Having said that, he's weak to electric. I hear he had a traumatic experience in a storm once. Rumor has it, when the weather gets rough, he even turns the steering over to the second in command.
Thanks.
It might be a tough fight no matter what. Time to just train a bit before fighting him slow and steady. He runs the race. A lot of people seem to be okay with a fairy yelling at them too.
Fancy a bit of info?
He's just guard chief, got some business with him. Not someone you'll have the opportunity to meet with often. His job is to patrol the Charadius. On the lookout for intruders. The chief of security is no pushover. He's a powerful opponent who's learned Louise's trust with his strength. They say he's got an almighty igniter that can damage any foe. It won't be easy.
Just between us.
He's weak to projectiles and lances, though. Maybe this reaction time's slow. We'll wearing that big helmet and all. That's about it.
I guess so.
And that Gracia Forest.
Want in on this?
Because those at least sharpening attacks season openings. Kill you instantly. Ooh, I recommend having magic that hardens your defenses. There it's weak to projectiles.
Just between us.
Got it.
We do not have projectiles.
Hey, listen.
I'm just incredulous. All right, then. Where to?
Let's go.
Disappear.
What is it?
Hey.
That's the order, so you have flowers in your buy? Rainbow flowers. My clothes and soul soothing is rather valuable, but I was taking a shred for a donation.
Come on.
It seems valuable.
Closure.
What? Oh. 500? That's not expensive.
All right, then. Where to?
I think it was this one. Actually, I don't think it's that one.
Young man.
Yep.
All right. Where to?
That one.
Let's head there right away.
I want the giant, glowing, blinking check mark.
Yeah?
Oh, this blooming heat.
And a rainbow flower? Here you go. It's all sparkly. This is gonna be great. So my friends say, I love you, please.
I don't know.
Hold on there, Carrie. You would think you should confess to your friend in your place? What if your friend falls in love with him instead? That wouldn't be good. I'm too scared. I wish I could be brave like you.
Right?
I just ran out of the city gates looking for a flower. That sounds pretty brave. Alright, I'll take the flower and I'll be honest how I feel. And my friend, how great you are. Thanks for your support.
Yeah!
A big heart for someone so small. You don't know, maybe they'll bring some more people to the cause.
Mission accomplished.
You got me a lot of money.
All right.
Comparatively. Yay!
Oh, this blooming heat.
Alright, I believe I've gotten all the quests. Nope.
Let's head there right away.
Taking all requests.
Greetings.
This is my friend Gaisu, what a pleasure, but you look at me like I'm a stranger. You visit Night Prowler, I'm its founder, even if it's our first time meeting in the flesh, I consider any customer a dear friend. Back off, little man, you're moving kind of fast. What do you even want with us? I'm hoping you could do some negotiation on my behalf so I can get my deed back. Tragically, I had to offer it as collateral and a loan, but even after paying my creditor off, I haven't been able to get it back in my hands. The man in question is a respected Ishkia noble, whereas I am but a humble parapus entrepreneur. I doubt I can count on the law backing me. But he won't treat a high-profile candidate with the same rudeness. That's the kind of man he is. And of course, you'll be compensated for your success. I've got some unusual armor I think you'll find quite useful. Okay. Ah, listen to that confidence. I feel emboldened just hearing the words. The noble in question has a certain fondness for, shall we say, blood sport. I don't doubt he's watching a fight as we speak. His Ishkia fill, possibly dripping with disdain for us common folks. Can't miss it, I'm sure. I'll be here. Just let me know when you got your deed.
Let's give it a shot.
Okay.
All right.
Is it that other dude? Milo, whatever the fuck.
All right then.
Pretty boy. I'm sure I grabbed all the other ones.
Let's go.
Dead.
Do you need something?
I don't know what to refill, but Caesar filled me, I have no challenge at the moment. I'll say I don't think we have time for gladiators if we wanted to. Then how do I find the guy? Oh wait, that's an Ishkia guy. Not merely a low-life urchin, but a grubby little elder besides. I have no words to waste on your kind, out of my sight. It's like we found our pompous Ishkia, but this guy's got the deed we're looking for. Don't even give us a second glance. I think we need to say something. You know me, I trust? Have I seen you before? Ah, you're the candidate who offered up that a noble's head at the exhibition. Elder, and not I can respect such sophisticated tactics. Bro is being racist. But as you can imagine, right? As you can imagine, I'll be busy watching the fights. If you have nothing more worthy of my attention, I can't be bothered.
What do you want to do?
To move. So about this deed. A deed? So this is a business call, is it? I thought you might have something worth my time, but you're as boring as the merchants. Be on, I don't know if it's a taste for this talk. Let's try different tactics.
What do you want to do?
Such a tawdry arena, this. Beg your pardon? You would mock these sublime, artful fights? Not for real fights. I see. I suppose you are a candidate, no doubt. You've been to many distant lands, fought strange and skillful opponents. I confess I'm intrigued. Might I hear of these adventures?
Amazing!
Ever tasted a giant sandworm? Whatever would I want to. Fair. That is fair.
Hang on!
There's a legend. Oh, tower. Okay.
Alright.
So we're going to the tower,
Where
guys.
to?
Let's go! Okay, what's the plan?
I'm honestly surprised we haven't heard any, like, slurs.
Now then.
How far do I run her?
Looks charming.
Oh.
I can hit there. I should hit the one that's really far off, and plus I'll hit her.
Break.
Just
Which
a
will give me
moment.
4, which is definitely good.
Fascinating.
I don't know who the fuck that is.
Fascinating.
This place.
If I run through one, can I stop at it still? I know I can for villages, but like a whole other area? I'm gonna assume I can. So I should save just in case. Yes? Okay, I'm still gonna save.
So,
What now?
Already committed to the save. We'll be back in a few days.
what's the plan?
Now then.
A well-deserved...
This place.
It's gonna take us, like, what, 4 days?
Certainly.
Terror task of clearing of monsters, is it not? A place far removed from civilization.
Keep your wits about you.
Farther from the city, the greater the danger. We ought to be prepared.
It's your call.
I turn around, time to save. That was me playing Silent Hill 2. Every save point, save. 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 I died once in the game and I'm still like, save. Save. Save.
What to pick?
Let us hang with our buddy Strawl.
Alright then.
Where are you, Strawl? Oh, yeah. Oh, and Hulkenberg. I need Hulkenbergs more right now. Man, we are schmoovin'. This thing's going like 40-50 miles per hour, if not more. It's pretty big. I'm sure someone can do that math.
Ah, 'tis you.
Here's this thing, but sometimes your partners will only advance to the next rank when you go on outings like this for side quests. Oh, that's good. There's opportunities you can volunteer. Yeah, there's another wish to speak. Yes.
Speaking of,
Okay. Like the runners need spacious enough. I would not want to train while this thing is moving. That's in for Stroll as well. I never had any harm in sharpening our skills, I say. Maybe someone has that happen twice. I can't recall.
you see?
I mean, that's still not even bad. A great fundamental of swordplay, oft overlooked, is finding time to reflect
Now
upon
then.
yourself. Both of you have faced life or death combat. I imagine you have some grasp of your greatest strength. I punch. I punch hard. I punch good. I'm good at saying versatile. I mean, it seems like it. Like, my virtues are going up a lot. I feel like I'm going to max everything with some time to spare, even without a guide. I think I give any tactic a try.
I see.
You have commendable skill and confidence to match. Very well, let us begin training with a warm-up. First, show me your best beast walk. What?
Halt!
Come now, I don't understand. Let's see your beast walk.
Huh?
A beast walk being what exactly?
At the ready.
You both walk on hands and feet, of course, like a beast. Bear crawl. What the hell are we doing and why? Free your mind of distracting thoughts, Stroll. Ignore your limbs crying out for reprieve. The pain is making them stronger. Is it, though? It would be best to continue this into tomorrow, if only to correct that shameful form of yours. But we must move on now. The horn lizard stance. Planking.
Are you serious?
Kind of impressive, Stroll. She's expecting us to more of this. She trying to kill us? Your breathing is erratic. Center yourself. Find calm, and you'll be. You can bear even boulders if they were pebbles. Gutter. Oh God.
Right.
Now to the sword play proper. Is this your first time using a sparring sword? If you can land but a single blow on me, I will concede. You needn't worry. There's no blade on the sword. We'll continue. I appreciate the like. First strike broker sparring swords.
Very well.
Not ideal. Oh well, we shall make do.
Huh?
Wait, what? Hold on. Your foe will never wait when asked. You should be giving your utmost effort, even in training.
At the ready.
Come, guys, do you care nothing for the success of our mission? Push
Come
me
on,
harder.
then.
Push me harder, mommy. Very well, commendable vigor. Guys, soon, perhaps we can have you have what it takes.
Hold it.
Cool your head, Hulkenberg. If you hurt yourself in training, that solves nothing. You'll keel over before you can even get to any real fighting.
Sorry.
Yes, you're right, I apologize. It's like I don't understand your passion, but you could afford to go a little easier on us. Yes. Was the training excessive? 'Twas the rigorous regimen Rodanth and I once shared. Rodanth being the man we met in the capital the other day. Once my peer, and now a commander of the Royal Knights. His words linger in me, I cannot seem to shake them. I have no clinging attachments to my previous position or status as a knight. I left that post to pursue my own mission, pride of my station be damned. Yet for all my searching, I never found the prince. For long seasons I wandered, aimless and leechless. He calls me fallen, and how can I blame him? How can I deny it? That's not true.
Listen.
But you aren't fallen, not now anyway. Maybe so, but if I cannot believe that without your words to support me, I still have a long ways to go. When I left the capital, I did so with the sole purpose of helping the prince, but at times I cannot help but think. Perhaps I could have done more if I remained there as a knight. Perhaps there may have been a better path. But let us speak no more of what ifs. I have no intention of changing my path now. Together we shall move forward for the prince. Yes.
She now a new and now
Magic Knight.
Path at your side.
However,
well, when we'll get no further with broken swords, let us end our training here for now and buy replacements when we can. Say guys, are you feeling hungry after our efforts? Here, take one of these, a dried caterpillar. Rich in vital nutrients, perfect for the post-training cooldown. Don't let petty labels like insect dissuade you, Lady likes bugs. She just likes bugs. Or she...
Enemy attack!
A bird of substantial size has been picking away at the cockpit. I can't see where we're going. Perhaps someone would like to do something about it. Unless it considers you bait near us. Odd, I never thought you looked particularly appetizing. I suppose this brings her... Oh, what I was going to say about Hulkenberg. She only sees food by nutritional value. Everything tastes good to her. All nutrition. We shall eliminate the nuisance at once.
Hey! Would you mind not just barging in on us?
Try a bit of this! As moths to a flame!
Falling back now, accept your fate. I have my methods.
Let's fight his power.
I'ma punch it. Punch the shit out of it.
Is there no end to them?
Come on, everyone.
Be neither timid nor... I'll use what I must.
I don't know what what's strong against wind, so... Lightning, I assume? Oh, we're not killing this.
Let's get on with it!
You can do this!
Beat the shit out of it. Maybe we'll get a crit. Nope. Good damage.
I'll
Ain't
let
gonna
my
kill
fist
it.
do that pugilist! Hut!
Run away.
There they go.
Douche.
Even easier than expected.
Level 11 commander.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives in a land grown thick with trees, the shadows enshrouding it as their claim. A warm, damp breeze passes above the Gauntlet Runner, its sensation cooling the thirst for battle. The night carries on.
I feel like that's all you would feel in the Gauntlet Runner.
All right then. All right then. What now?
Merg. Flame Vanguard, fire damage all enemies. Fiery Strike, that's all I really need. Oh, that'd be really good. That'd be really good. For what's coming up. In the same row. It's not great, it's not bad either. Pierce to one enemy, Dark Dodge, beat the lightning. Terracar, invisible. Stats are pretty good though. Press. Ooh, and against the lightning. Gunner, Mass Dancer, Berserker. Don't have any of those though. keep her as a commander. Oh, same thing, but attack focus. I think it's on Maddie.
I see. Fascinating. This right here. All right.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
I see.
Yes, yes, Magic Knight.
A new means of protection.
Okay. Our attack power went to shit. Roll choice paralysis. I forgot I'm not. I forgot it. I sold. Damn it. I don't have a weapon for her, so she's pretty useless. Oh, back to Commander you go.
My tactics shall turn this battle's tide.
I have reportable. To the Velvet Room.
All right then.
Am I stupid?
Let's go.
I just had to tuck it around, tuck it in the way back.
Now, where was I?
Fascinating. You don't say.
You've studied quite a number of archetypes. You may be the most adept research partner I've had.
Incredible.
Oh, you've had others. Imagination.
Did I?
Just now, no, impossible. Are you alright?
What? Not quite.
Nothing, I just recalled some memories that are slightly unpleasant.
What?
A memory of long ago, my time with a trusted comrade and his eventual betrayal, though I cannot even recall his face.
It appears that
I had deep trust in him, and so the wounds on my heart were equally so, since I never had an eye for people. But you do.
It'll be fine.
Indeed, should I deny my better judgment now, it would cast doubt on you as well, and that is the last thing I want.
I must apologize.
I'm sorry, I find myself thinking in circles so often here, and kernels of doubt so easily grow to overshadow my mind entirely. For example, I believed I was conducting this research of my own volition, but is that the truth? Lately I have felt that my research may actually be by another's will and that I only labored under their guidance. I was so happy to imagine my memories restored, but now I wonder if some things are best left forgotten. I won't betray you.
Just trust me.
I thank you.
I believe you. No matter who I may be in the end, I would never want to betray you. Luis's alter ego. Or his brother. Father. Grandfather. How long's he been here? Didn't mean to let any bitterness slip out, perhaps because I'm so unused to it these days, but I do so struggle with conversation. You truly are too kind to me. Thank you for being here. It means more than I can say. Five.
Often I find your words
All secret
resounding in
lineage
me.
3.
Well then.
Mental weariness aside, we have further work to do. Your next task is cultivate the heroic of the commander, the general. Alright.
This one's important.
Ooh, I gotta raise general to 15? Jeez.
I can depend only on you.
That's gonna take a minute. I don't even have commander maxed yet.
Do make yourself at home.
What now? New skills, new possibilities. I found new power.
Power thrust. Oh, it's a different attack type too. Perfect. Okay, Hulkenberg. I can also throw it in Magic Knight, so she has a head start, but
To greater heights.
More punch options.
Oh.
Now we have piercing punch. We need a slashing punch. Give him the old chop.
All right then.
What does that do?
Come on.
Max H. Oh yeah, max HP and max MP. I was like, I forgot what they do. Stroll. Stroll it is. That's just warrior lineage. No, see, they slash, but I need a slash that's also a punch.
Hey.
I got a piercing one.
Oh, right. I'm sorry.
Sorry to burden you with all my personal problems. That's what I'm here for, bro. Oh, I need to be better about keeping my emotions in check.
Right.
6 slash kill, pass it over. I mean, fair. Have you heard about inheritance? There may be included as we're in the hometown of Halia. Your punch animation. I mean, you're not wrong. You can save your people.
Sure.
No.
Yes, Rangy and the others, and yet you would rather I use it to rebuild my house. To be lord of a prosperous house, that's the natural ambition of all who are born into nobility. Forging aristocratic alliances, courting favor from royals and nobles, marrying some wealthy lord's daughter, and then there's the matter of heirs. If I had a daughter, her hand would be promised to another family at birth, a son would follow suit in my courtly endeavors. All that couldn't feel more foreign to me in this life. Life is yours to choose. If only were that easy.
Yeah.
All knows that my parents sheltered me while they dutifully fulfilled their roles. It's my turn to take up the mantle.
Damn.
Never imagined it would come to this. Makes me regret how I treated my parents. Last image they had of me was that of an ignorant child, spoiled all his life by a cadre of servants. The house, its name. It's weird phrasing for that. Both are the cornerstone of Halia, but that means nothing to the people suffering, cast out by the fire. If I put the house first in spite of that, I'm no different than Lord Hydron. What is my course? My lack of clear answers clouds my thoughts of late.
Got it.
There's a ray of light between those clouds, thanks to you. I need to seek out that inheritance, I know that much. You should look into it.
Then.
You would join me? Does your generosity know no bounds? Pay back with your inheritance. I want to see your home. Here's to see your home.
You're a kind one.
I honestly didn't expect such kindness, though. But since you're coming along, shall we agree to head there next time we meet, then?
I'm relieved in knowing that I'm not alone.
I should be the one helping you, yet it's quite the opposite time and time again. Thanks for that. I'm the MC, it's what I do. It's the Atlas game, man. Oh, damn. Hulkenberg's intuition was right. They're boarding us now. Get yourself out on the deck. I got dressed, though.
Hitting us while we're asleep is dirty fighting.
Early bird gets the glory, what? Let's have a spot of inventor's ingenuity.
At least this one actually looks like it could do some damage.
Electricity's no good against them. That's the last
To the
thing
rear,
we need.
got Faker! How about this?
To the ship, anyway. That bird didn't look like it could do much.
I call upon royal power within!
Commander! Burn! Come on!
May this power of kings. I have my
Secunda,
methods.
these nuts.
A blunder.
We're fine.
Are you well?
I knew you'd help.
Much thanks.
I'm obliged. Come! This won't do. I defer to you.
Vitus power. Pierce through!
Throw money at the problem. Ah, damn it, I forgot.
To hold back.
I forgot to check bounty boards. Shit. Oh well, I'll have plenty of time.
Swordmaster! Perhaps not. All yours.
Let justice prevail. A mystic shield.
My thanks.
Helpful as ever.
Nikunda. Well, at least none of us are weak to lightning this time. We'll offer stuff again at some point. Yeah. I'm just mad because I literally said it. I was like, oh yeah, I need to do this, and then I didn't do it.
Swordmaster! Try not to worry. I knew you'd help.
Quite a boon.
The ADD took over. Bounties Alchemists that never have a deadline. Yeah, that is good.
Oh, power of heroes! No, I'll stay my blade.
Pugilist! Shatter!
Reinforcements?
And then comes the giant fist.
Everyone, be careful!
You faker! There's a better way. A favor, if I may.
No holding back!
Finish them off and we're clear!
Let's get on with it!
It's really all I shot.
This is it!
Nope.
Is everyone alright? Come! This won't do. I defer to you.
Come forth, royal soul!
Pierce through!
Let us clean up this mess. A wise choice.
I call upon royal power within!
Damn.
Not done yet.
There they go!
Not pretty close. Considering I didn't have a weakness.
That settles that.
Appreciated. See you.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
I just hope none of my bounties take me all the way back out to the fucking tower. Probably will, but...
What to pick? Alright then.
Alright, we got courage. Can't read any more books. Well, maybe I have to look. Nope. No new books.
Alright then.
I can only hang out with Stroll. And raise my courage. Sometimes feels I can see my hometown on the horizon. I'm really intrigued by the idea of inheritance, but going back there is way to my heart.
Well, hey.
Yep, clear our weapons. Let's hone our weapons. Tuning the swords can be a bit of a pain, sometimes they're heavier, there's more to polish. Sometimes forget how surprisingly easy it is to maintain one-handed swords. Upkeep is one of two important qualities to consider when choosing your weapon. What do you suppose the other is? It's feeling.
That's right.
Feeling when you hold it, where you just know, like intuition. Intuition, eh? Actually, that's a good word for it. An unconscious harmony shared between the blade and its wielder.
Alright.
Yay, courage. Damn. Would have been funny if that made my courage go up. Once you find a weapon that's a perfect fit for you, care for it with all your heart, and it will respond in kind. I should find something like that along this journey, meeting new people and discovering new things. All of it leads me to who I will be. I've begun to understand after the... All of it leads me to who I will be. I've begun to understand that after my travels with you. Just polish the sword.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives at the Gracia Forest, temperate and fertile. But as the furnace of commerce demanded its wood, the fairies began to vanish. And having lost its divine protection, monsters made their den, Fear of what lurks among the trees drove mankind back, and the forest fell into sinister silence. The departed fairies would weep to see it now.
Giving it some thought?
Yeah, let's stop.
Oh.
We're here. My, this forest is dense. Assassins can be hidden throughout. We would never know. Must you be so grim? There aren't assassins out here. I can feel them.
Well,
I am getting a feeling.
Hang on.
You guys have overactive imaginations. We just found at the exhibition, though, and it makes sense. Someone might seize a chance to knock us down a peg. Sure, we are mighty but few. Were even one of us to go missing, it would jeopardize our participation in the tournament.
Ugh.
Enough, we're here. This is what we're supposed to collect the ingredients from the medicine.
Well,
so half joking anyway, we need a count of 7 samples of dragon thistleberry, right? Yes, although apart from assassins, do you feel a strange presence, a rather large one?
That reminds me.
Oh, the herbalist did mention that. Strange how birds can show up near dragon thistle. The goal is to medicinal herbs, nothing more, and without a fight, ideally. No, I'm fighting. I'm fighting. I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
what now?
But that's going to do it for me today. I will be back at it tomorrow, and we'll probably go later into the night. But temperature's going to start dropping back here, and I will be very cold. Save twice, because I always do that. Turn the title. Tooth. Alright. And just to check, even though I doubt anyone will be on for me to read, they are not. But anyway, appreciate you hanging out, and I'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully, if you're not busy.